Well, that was Monday Night Raw. What the fuck did you guys think of it? We're going to take your phone calls. We're going to talk about it. We're live from Twitch, YouTube, and everywhere else to talk about WWE Monday Night Raw. Stick around because somebody might get assaulted. I don't know why did I say that? I don't give a flying fuck what he thinks. I'm an internet god. My name is Joe Cronin.
We're listening to the Joe Cronin Show.
Hello everybody there. Right there on the Joe Cronin Show. The hardcore legend Mick Foley.
You're watching the Joe Cronin Show with Joe Cronin. Personality, insight, and insanity. Wrestling talk with attitude.
This is my dear loyal lieutenant, Brother Cronin. He's a good man.
How about this? If you're going to call the show, grow a sack. If I offend you, fuck you. Hey, what's up? Welcome to the Monday Night Raw review. All you fucks, or as I like to call it, the coma. Man, I used to call Fred Ricciani the sports coma, but I'll tell you what, Monday Night Raw has taken over that accolade. It is absolutely full-on coma time in the WWE, and nothing could basically represent Raw any better than that backstage segment with Sasha Banks and Bayley. What in the blue fuck was that? Jason Fortman, thanks for the sub. Thanks to everybody who's hitting the sub button. Of course, you want to sub to my wrestling channel, youtube.com/Joe Cronin Show. But we are going live from the Corrupted Podcasts YouTube channel tonight on youtube.com/Corrupted Podcast. And we're live on Twitch, twitch.tv/Joe Cronin JCS. Hope you guys can give me a follow there too. Also joined by Jake DeMarco. What's up, Jake?
What's going on, Joe? Not a horrific night, but not good either.
I thought it was horrific, to be honest. I thought this was horseshit.
Well, you know what? I kept myself busy all night, so maybe that's what it was.
I honestly hated this show. Like, I legit fucking hated this show tonight. Like,
it was bad, but you know what it was? I didn't care about anything, and that was, I think, the biggest problem.
Maria and Mike Kanellis, they mentioned on their Facebook the other day, but I guess they did make it public. But, yeah, that they're pregnant. So, I mean, you get hired by WWE, and we've already found out that they're pregnant. Mike's off drugs. Like, it's just
everything is way too scripted. I hope Roman gets the same injury as Edge as his fucking...
Oh, my God, no.
Push is one of the biggest reasons it's come to this.
Well, thank you, my friend, for that 555 donation. That is the ugly Universal WWE Championship donation. The donation link is in the description box down below. Not sure if Nightbot is putting it in there, but it's in the description box down below. If you guys want to donate tonight, let's just let it unload. The Beast, hiding in your room. Thanks for hosting the show. I'm going to be working on new donation songs this week, so we're going to have a couple new amounts and stuff like that, and we'll try to update everything as we go along.
Oh, yeah, that's been one of the biggest requests for a while. Everybody wants new donations.
Yeah, I'm trying to work on stuff that's funny. Like, that's the problem. But, it's kind of all the same thing. But, no, I'll get something going. DB Jones, thanks. But I think the most exciting thing that happened tonight was the Young Bucks and the Bullet Club outside the goddamn arena. That might have been the best fucking thing.
Yeah, the biggest highlight of the night happened outside the arena. Didn't take place indoors, so that's sad. It
is sad. And they're sad, too, because they're just redoing what the DX already did. It's like... Not only is Raw terrible, but the Bullet Club's even just doing stuff that people already did. Like even like the Too Sweet. Yeah, it's like all right. NWO and DX did that. None of it. Everything sucks right now.
Well, yeah. I mean, I've always liked the Bullet Club, but I've said that many times before too, and people gave me an attitude about it. I'm like, it's not like they're wholeheartedly original.
Yeah, we've seen this before. Good job. Come up with your own stuff. Big Show Swallows. I'm drinking out of the best cup I ever made tonight right now, though. Enjoy the Big Show Swallows cup.
Yeah, honestly, I couldn't, after the beginning of Raw, once it started, I couldn't just sit there and focus on it. I didn't have the heart to do it, so I played Destiny. I did stuff in the background. I worked on, some of my daughter's homework. Like I watched the entire night, but I didn't pay attention to it wholeheartedly like I usually do. I couldn't take it. I couldn't get invested. I tried.
I damn near watched the whole thing, man. I almost watched the whole fucking thing.
I mean, I saw the entire night, but it was like background noise essentially. I couldn't stand everything that they presented. So rather than get angry and hostile about it, I started to in the beginning. I was starting to bitch on Twitter and let it ruin my evening. And then I was like, you know what, forget it. And I just kind of took my attention elsewhere.
Yeah, it was just like, it just felt, I just thought things sucked tonight. I don't know, I was like watching it and great, but I just, it's the typical shitty Raw. I mean, it's the typical bullshit. Liberal Tears, thanks for the sub. So, starting it off tonight, it was The Miz, right? The Miz led the whole night off with Roman Reigns. Right? Is that what happened?
Yeah, that was exactly how the night started out. And, they had their Miz TV segment. Wasn't good at all. Roman, again, I hate to sound like, I'm repeating myself, but that's unfortunately what Roman does, so we have to as well. He sounds like a petulant fucking child, Joe. He's not retorting with any sort of...
He sounds like LeBron James at 15 or something, you know what I mean?
Exactly. Lamar Ball did a better job.
Yeah, Lamar Ball's a better Reigns than Reigns.
That's the sad part. Like I said, he's a petulant child, and all of his retorts are not poignant. They're not pointful. He's not getting anything done. He's not conveying anything properly. There's no message. It's just nya 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 nya. Every time he speaks, he's like, "But I'm better than you. I did this. I retired the Undertaker." Like that's how I hear. That's how he sounds in my mind.
Yeah.
Like a fucking Samoan Eric Cartman.
Super chat party.
You hear these?
I loved Neville Way to Go and Reigns was good. Purple Heart J.
Watching your screen.
Oh, well, thank you, Sarah Small. Why the hell was that donation so quick? Damn, I got to go back and fix the super chats. Sarah Small, thank you very much. What did she say? Let me read it again because that was so damn fast. Love the Neville Way to Go and Reigns was good.
That was what I enjoyed. Neville destroyed on the mic tonight. So.
Sarah liked Reigns. But, yeah, I thought Neville was pretty good on the mic tonight. He looked like a goddamn zombie. He looked like a White Walker coming out of to the ring.
He looked exhausted. One thing I will note is that, I don't know if you noticed it off the bat too, but it felt like they went to every sorority in the area and gave away free tickets.
Yeah.
All I heard was women screaming.
I saw that comment.
That's
what
exactly
the fuck?
what it sounded like, was just high school and college girls screaming all night. That's all I heard. Constantly.
Yeah, it was like, ah! Like 50% of the crowd was for Roman Reigns. And they were women. They were like women or kids or something.
Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
We were in Bizarro World tonight because they were all cheering for Reigns.
If Raw gave you AIDS, put your hands in the air. If Raw gave you AIDS, I'm not afraid to say. Raw gave me AIDS, fuck Raw, fuck Raw. Raw gave me AIDS, fuck Raw.
Fuck you WWE, fuck you right in your gaping asshole. You have so much talent but you can't book a goddamn show. AIDS, full-blown AIDS. The best thing tonight was Roman getting raped. Fuck you WWE, and just for the fuck of it, fuck you Tommy, you bitch.
Wow. Thank you way more. Yeah, F Tommy in the ass. Thank you very much. F Tommy. Way more. I appreciate that. What the fuck, bro? I mean, dude, Bayley and Sasha's backstage promo was fucking insane. It was like, so are you mad at me? Well, yeah, I mean, no, I'm not mad. I mean, I am, but like, well, you're not the only one.
You ruined my chance, but I also ruined yours. Everybody's chance was ruined. God.
Yeah, what the hell are they talking about? Where's my video from Twitter? Like, oh my Christ. Why, here it is. But let me this thing is wrong. Let me get rid of that. Okay, let me put this here. Yo, Big Josh Henkel, what's up, Josh? Thanks for subbing Corrupted Podcast. Where you been, man? You just subbing now, Josh? What the fuck? We've been doing Corrupted Podcast every week and killing it. By the way, Patreon is killing it. Thank you guys all for signing up on Patreon, getting the bonus content. It's a blast.
Why didn't you return my text? I'm not mad. I am, but... The fuck are you doing, WWE? What the... I was this close to having my WWE Women's Raw Championship back. Well, You weren't... I know exactly how you feel. You weren't the only one.
I just love that you turned the hat and changed characters.
I don't know.
That's exactly how it was.
At me? Why didn't you...
That's exactly how it went. Well, you weren't the only one. It was like, what the fuck? Dude, if you could get their thing and, like, play the Days of Our Lives theme music or some soap opera. I'm looking for it right now. Where's soap opera music? Soap opera music.
General Hospital theme, you know, throw that behind there.
Like, whatever we can find. Like,
so much, Memo.
Like, I want, like, that, like, the romantic, like... I don't even know. Like, I'm trying to think of soap opera music. And I don't even know if, like, is this it right here?
Carlos Maria, you know.
This might be it right here. Is this soap opera music? That doesn't sound like soap opera music. That sounds like shit. Filthy Banana, thanks for the sub. Classic soap opera theme. Here we go. Let's see if this is it. Yeah, this is it right here.
Yeah, that works perfect.
You know, always every woman for herself out there. Yeah, I know. It's just... Never mind, it's okay. What? It's nothing, it's okay. I mean... I was this close to getting my championship back, just for it to get taken away. I know exactly how you feel. You weren't the only one.
You weren't the only one.
It's fine. I'm over it. And you should be over it too. Look, we're teaming tonight.
You weren't the only one.
Focus on Emma and
You weren't the only one.
The woman that tried to take you out. The woman that tried to end your career. You're right. For the past month, I just keep replaying the sound of my shoulder.
It's awful. Like, it is goddamn awful. Like, what the hell are they doing? I just keep playing it in the... Like, are they robots? Like, what are you fucking doing, WWE? How can that go on television? How does that make it to television? Explain to me how the fuck that makes it on television. Explain to me that bimbo the other day that was just like... SmackDown Live is living up to its name, and now my interview, Rusev. Like, explain that to me, and explain Sasha Banks and Bayley to me. Sasha Banks and Bayley on NXT, they're fucking gold. Sasha Banks is the boss, and I'd say to myself, sitting down here, I said to myself, I've always sort of, I don't have many talents, okay, and maybe people would think I do, but I don't have many real talents. One of my talents that I swear to God that I have is recognizing a star and recognizing somebody that's going to take off. And like right from the beginning, I thought, my God, Sasha Banks is a fucking star. And now when I look at her, I go, what the fuck is this? What is this? How is she a star on NXT? But on Raw, she's a fucking shithole. So in NXT, she's a star. She's good on the mic, good enough on the mic. She comes out, she's the boss. The whole crowd cheers for her. She has matches that are great. How is Bayley a star? Bayley is a huggable, lovable, positive face who's a happy-go-lucky champion who sometimes has to get tough and win. And I believe all of it. I believe Bayley. I believe in Sasha. They come to the main roster. AIDS. Come to the main... AIDS!
And they honestly sounded like they were seconds away from scissoring, too, you know? Like Cloric said, they were ready to lick each other's clits at this point. It just sounded very... sexual in tone but robotic at the same time. I've seen better acting in amateur porn on YouTube, you know or YouPorn.
And you know how that interview, you know how that conversation should have gone? It shouldn't have gone like it did, which was, I'm just really, I'm not upset. Yes, I am upset. It's just that, well, you never responded back to my texts. Like, I mean, like, wait a minute, can we listen to that again? Let's listen to that one more time. Let's listen to it though, because it is so ridiculous. Here it is.
Yeah, sorry. I just got caught up with a lot of stuff and got to text you back.
So why didn't you text me? Yeah, sorry, I just got caught up with a lot of stuff, and I don't know.
You know, always every woman for herself out there. Yeah, I know. It's just... Never mind, it's okay. What? It's nothing, it's okay. I mean... I was this close to getting my championship back, just for it to get taken away. I know exactly how you feel. You weren't the only one.
They broke Joe, damn it.
Just for it to get taken away. I know exactly how you feel. You weren't the only one. It's okay, it's fine.
Road Dogg, if you did that, take back everything you ever said about me and jump out a fucking window. What the fuck? The fuck was that? The fuck?
You and I could have improv'd a scene 1,000 times better, you know. And the funny thing is, Sasha's, you know, just like Dublin said, she's in all the interviews boasting about how she has this great acting ability and such this, you know, this prowess that's unmatched backstage. And then you see, you know, what she presents, and it's like, you know, middle school plays look better than this shit, bitch.
Yeah, let me tell you something, man. This is how that promo should have gone. Are you mad at me or something? You knew it was every woman for herself. I know, I'm not mad. Well, I am mad. I'm mad because we should have won. I should have won. Maybe you could have won. And there's nothing that's going to change that right now because I'm pissed off. And you know what? Tonight, we're going to go out there and I'm going to put the smile back on my face when we beat the crap out of those two girls standing in the middle of the ring. You know I want that more than anything, Sasha. After what she did to my arm, after not winning last night, I've had enough. And I'm sick of watching her walk around here with a smile on her face. You know, she lost too. But tonight, she's going to get payback for what she did to me. And I might just break her arm tonight. Okay, girl, let's go get it. Out! Done! End of fucking scene! Not fucking... Do we get our fucking script right? Let me fucking... Do we read our fucking lines? Oh, it's a fucking line! Shove them up your goddamn asshole! Cause you suck! You suck! My goddamn 10-year-old could act better in a fucking play than what I just saw on TV tonight! Are you trying to not sell tickets? Enzo Amore closed the show tonight! Are you trying to fucking kill yourselves? Hey, I'm glad Braun Strowman got his win back, guys! Braun Strowman got his win back! Roman can beat Cena, but Braun Strowman can't beat Brock Lesnar. Finn Balor's gonna challenge for the title again? Well, I know he said that it didn't happen, but...
No, but Bray has to interrupt at the end. I thought my friend was going to go through the roof. He's a huge, you know, freaking Finn fan, and as I am too. And as soon as I heard the goddamn music, I'm like, no, please, God, let it be a mistake. Some audio guy hit the button on accident. No more Bray Wyatt and Finn. Please, God, no. They've been at it for months now. There's nothing left to this feud. What could they possibly bring us?
It was oh God, it was garbage. It was piss poor. It was garbage.
What could they show us that we haven't seen already? What possibly can we get out of Finn and Bray facing each other one more time? We've seen them as normal, you know, individuals. We've seen them as monsters and with makeup and you know, as the demon. Then we saw the man versus man match last night. What possibly can they throw in the mix?
I don't even know what they should do or what they could do or whatever. Thanks for marching Dean Ambrose out though to win. That was great. So he beats the shit out of Hawkins. He beats Ambrose. Oh, good. You thought you built him up, but you built him up again. No, you didn't.
You didn't. I don't think they realize how fucking, you know, how much they decimated Braun's, you know, character last night with a loss to Brock. A clean loss, might I add. That's the biggest problem. There was no interference. There was no disqualification. I thought Braun was going to lose, but via disqualification. I thought he was going to refuse, you know, a ref stoppage or something like that. Like he was going to continue to beat Brock over and over, and then the ref was going to stop the fight, or he was going to kick him in the nuts. Something like he was going to snap, or he puts him through a table, hits him with a chair. You know, anything that usually coincides with his violent tendencies. But what did we get? Absolutely fucking
They did
bullshit.
it just to do it. You don't put a new guy like Braun Strowman, who's a goddamn fucking beast, up against a guy like Brock Lesnar and make him, and I guess you make him lose because he's new. This is the Big Show treatment. It took the Big Show a while to recover after he showed up in the WWE and then just couldn't get the job done against Stone Cold. It didn't seem right. You can't do this. The big man needs to beat all the other big men to go on here. To me, it makes no sense why they even had him in that match. There's just no way Braun Strowman, if he wasn't going to win that match, he shouldn't have even been in that match. Because it was stupid tonight. They did the same thing where he threw someone through an LED screen. Big fucking whoop. They were in like San Francisco tonight. I think half the crowd was more worried about fucking making out with their boyfriends than goddamn watching the show. You know what I mean? I don't even think those were women screaming. I think those were all the guys. They just got back from a fucking church.
Sound extremely effeminate.
Oh god, it was all women cheering for. I'm never fucking. What the hell was that shit, dude? You talk about Bizarro Land.
Absolutely.
That shit was Bizarro Land.
I have people arguing with me online saying, oh, I don't care that he lost last night. He's entertaining every week, and he's being legit booked like a machine. I said, booked like a machine, then why did he fucking lose last night? If he's a machine, he shouldn't be stopped. He should be unfucking stoppable. He should have conquered Brock Lesnar no problem like he did every single fucking week leading to No Mercy. Week in, week out, we saw him decimate Brock Lesnar to the point where Paul Heyman, who quoted himself as saying, I don't believe in monsters, but Braun is a monster. They put him over verbally and physically for 3 or 4 weeks straight on Raw to go ahead and have him be beat in 9 minutes or 8 minutes, whatever the fuck it was.
They couldn't even play ball with making the match go a little better. I don't think you should have lost no matter what. And Kevin Woodley, thanks for hitting the sub button. But I mean, dude, he shouldn't have lost at all. By the way, for the new listeners, make sure you go over to my YouTube channel that does wrestling. I do wrestling almost every day. YouTube.com/Joe Cronin Show. Make sure you sub my Real Wrestling channel. We do monetize this on Friday nights. But, of course, we're not going live from the Joe Cronin Show right now because there's a glitch with YouTube. I'm still working with them. They're taking fucking forever to fix this shit.
Of course, they're dragging their feet. But it's funny how I said if he's booked like a machine, then why did he lose? Then the conversation stops dead in its tracks because you have nothing to retort with. I see why so many people said this is the worst Raw they've seen in a while. But every week it's the worst Raw that you've seen in a while. I mean, honestly, I started off in the beginning saying, oh, it wasn't horrific. You know why? Because I lie to myself and try and look for a few little things to hang on to for hope. But really, what am I being hopeful for? What am I hanging on for at this point? I enjoyed, Alexa Bliss and Mickie James. I did. That was good. Yeah. I liked Neville's promo. But on a 3-hour show, liking 2 few-minute segments doesn't save the fucking program.
Yeah, Bliss showed us again why she's good on the mic. Why is she allowed? I don't know why she's allowed to speak like this, and why Bayley and Sasha have some awkward backstage promo, or what is going on. 1 Minute Mustache, thanks for the sub. Braun gets his win back. Dean and Kurt, he beats them. The women had a pretty good promo, I thought. The Bullet Club invasion.
Neville at the end too. I mean, I didn't want to hear anything that Enzo had to say, but I understand they needed a chance to work it back and forth. So Enzo was at least tolerable because we knew Neville was going to tear him a new one, and it really showed Enzo not being a heel, just being a conceited, cocky, unlikable prick. It started off where I think they did right by Enzo tonight, having him refuse advice from Kurt Angle, get under Kurt's skin. Right. Kurt said, is this your first championship? Let me give you some advice. And any other champion humbly would say, oh, yes, Kurt, what do you have to say? He said, nah, I'm good, and walked away.
Absolutely right. No death.
$9 for a fuck. Someone donated 9. I'm getting hard. I got 9 inches inside of your wife. $9. I'm shooting my semen to the ceiling. I'm coming, and my balls have turned blue. $9. Suck my dick.
Hey Joe,
Yo,
I absolutely hated this shit. It was even worse than No Mercy and 3 Raws.
No Mercy.
I can't believe how fucking cringe Bayley and Sasha were, and goddammit Finn and Bray again. If North Korea bombs us, start at WWE HQ. Hashtag Enzo annoying shit stain.
No Death, thanks for the donation, No Death. If you guys want to donate, the link is in the description box down below. Or if you're on Twitch, the link is up in hitting the icon or below in the PayPal button. I don't know. Hit it. You can do it on Twitch too. If you had told me that I was going to see Sasha Banks and Bayley cut these type of promos on Raw when they get to the main roster, I mean, we were like, go to the main roster. Yeah, we can't wait. Bring these girls up. Wow. We would have gone back in time and we would have been like, keep this shit here. Keep it in goddamn NXT.
Absolutely.
And I don't know how to fix this.
That's the problem. Fantasy book 1,000
I know how to
times,
fix it if I was there. I don't know how they're gonna fix this, like what they do.
That's a good point. Like I said, we could fantasy book it into oblivion and make it sound great. You know, you and I could work something out over a pot of coffee that would be 1,000 times better than this. But what are they gonna do?
I mean, I don't know what to say. I feel bad. I don't want to sit here every week. I'm so sick of sitting here saying the same thing almost every goddamn week, and almost everybody else saying the same thing too. Unless you're just watching Raw the whole time, commenting on exactly what you just saw, and gaining a bunch of stupid kid subscribers that want to download your app and jack off to your face. But other than that, it makes no goddamn sense, okay? I mean, without someone's WWE cock going, I hope all the YouTubers out there that are sucking WWE's ass, I hope one day when the company ends up going out of business because of this shit, that you remember that you were a fucking idiot. I hope you remember that shit. Broken Bullet Club, thanks for hosting the show. And what's up?
Yeah, I mean, even after the show, all of the cruiserweights took time to beat up Enzo one by one. They should have shown that. You know, I realized that there was the run over and they were going late, but maybe they could have cut down Enzo's run on fucking, you know, sentences for a little bit. Whether he's dropping facts or not, we didn't need that long of a promo. They all took their time one by one kicking his ass. That would have been something better to end the night on than just to see strictly Neville whooping him. But, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what.
You got to be careful with that because you get everybody beaten. I don't think the heat for him was at that level yet. And if they have all them beat his ass on TV, he becomes a face.
Well, it kind of shows how, you know, they made their point with Neville kicking his ass, showing how the locker room can't stand him. So,
yeah, Sarah, your sexy brawn destroyed Kurt Hawkins. Thank you, Sarah Small, for the super chat. Sarah, I love you, Sarah. God damn it.
So,
I love Sarah.
Matt Hardy has to learn to survive without his brother. He hasn't been in singles, you know, competition in far too long. He hasn't had a singles mindset in forever. Do you hear them on commentary completely ignoring the fact of the broken gimmick and everything, even though they acknowledge it oddly here and there, like it does exist, but it doesn't. They forget that he's had singles runs up until his return to the WWE.
I honestly hate I literally now hate the Hardys. Like I love Matt. Like I love them as people. Like obviously. I've been friends with them now for a while, but it's like, I honestly, on TV, I just can't even stand it. I don't know what the fuck is happening, and I can't stand the references, and they're not going to be broken, they're woken, they're this. I want, like, legit, go fuck yourself. Like, I
want better for them, so I don't want to see them right now. I mean, Michael Cole said it. I even put it in my notes. He said, Matt has been successful as a singles wrestler, and he'll do well, but Booker said those days are long gone. Motherfucker, he was Jesus. You know, they missed the point entirely, saying that he can't survive without his brother or being in a tag team mindset. It's like, way to shit on Matt yet again. You know, WWE is, as we were worried about beforehand, they've always had a hard-on for fucking Jeff Hardy. Now Jeff's injured, so Matt has to, you know, pull the weight as usual, but then he's going to be a sideshow act, filling in with Jason Jordan. Jason Jordan was in a great fucking tag team on SmackDown, and then you move him to Raw to fill in with an injured, you know, replace an injured Jeff and fill in for Matt's partner. He already had a great tag team on fucking SmackDown. Why move him at all?
Look at all the things that they've ruined. They ruined Enzo Amore and Big Cass. They ruined both of them. They ruined all the women except for Alexa. Zink, thanks for the host. And they've ruined. I mean, there's more. I mean, I can't. I'm missing. What am I?
Jason Jordan and Chad Gable.
Jason Jordan and Chad Gable. They were asleep.
So American Alpha got destroyed and decimated. They Christ. I mean, you can keep going. You can even
go back to what are they? Whatever, the Ascension. Go back to the Ascension.
I was going to say the Ascension.
These
the club,
are people that were
honestly,
given.
I keep going back to. They were white hot, essentially in New Japan. They had a huge, you know, following coming with them into the WWE, and they did nothing.
Because they bought them for their viewership and to get those guys over here, and that was it. They knew they were going to use them like the Dudleys, and we said that the Hardys could end up, if the Hardys don't go broken or whatever, like, look out, because now we're going to be in a Dudley Boys situation. We said this, and pretty much they got the Dudley Boys treatment at this point. And now Jeff's injured. Jeff was going to have a singles push, and now they got Matt. When they didn't even want to push Matt, they wanted to push Jeff. Matt Hardy's setting the entire internet world on fire, and it's just, oh my God. I mean, I know they had bad luck with the Revival getting injured and everything. And who knows what would have happened? Shit bum.
Bulldog. 10 for this shit show. The whole show I barely watched. I pretty much went on iRacing to pass time. Fuck Reigns, fuck Tommy, fuck Dunn, fuck Vince, fuck everybody.
F Tommy. That's right. F Tommy's corpse. Thank you, Bulldog Club. Everybody, everybody make sure to remember to say F Tommy's corpse. F Tommy's corpse.
I mean, if you go through the list, who else have they ruined? Dolph Ziggler, Shinsuke Nakamura, Ty Dillinger so far.
Well,
I mean, people aren't beyond reproach.
I'm not going to bail. I'm not going to say they ruined Ty Dillinger yet, or you know.
No, but they ruined the magic and certainly the emphasis they had when they
so
debuted.
Happy TV shows I like are starting to come back on, so it gives me a reason to skip this.
Yeah.
Trash. I'm beyond done. Hashtag fuck Raw.
Oh man, what's up, Ben? And what's up? And welcome to the show, man. We're fucking hating on Raw like a god church, like a fucking god church, bro. And shout out to delete. What was it? WTF? It's Addo Blue. I think he said it's his birthday. Yo, hey Joe, my birthday. Love you can wish me happy birthday. Happy birthday, deleted. Addo Blue.
Oh shit, Addo Blue's birthday. Happy birthday, bud.
Happy birthday, man.
Talk to him every now and again. You know, I try not to feed the trolls, but every now and again something gets under my skin. It's one of the people in the chat said WWE hasn't ruined anybody. You smarks turn on everybody, which is the problem.
Okay, so Dom playing.
So did Neville turn face?
Neville. I don't know if Neville really turned face tonight yet, but they're going in that direction, I guess. I think they're trying to see what's happening. They're trying to turn Enzo heel, completely, but they're doing it. I think they did a good job with that, actually. I really think they did do a really good job with it. I just thought it was funny that it was the last thing on the show tonight. But hey, I'm not going to complain about that because they're selling 205 Live in a way, finally. Like, that spotlights 205 Live, so I'm not mad at that, to be honest. But, yeah, it's funny. They're like, oh, you smarks turn on everybody. Oh, you turn on everybody. No, we don't turn on everybody. We turn on the story. You know what I mean?
Exactly. It's not the individual.
Like, these dumbasses who are, who casual fans, these idiot casual fans who make WWE terrible because they just like, I like everything. Yay! They just ruin everything. But the bottom line is Sasha Banks kicked ass in NXT, and she's not very good on the main roster. That's not Sasha Banks' fault. I still love Sasha Banks, but I don't love the Sasha Banks I'm seeing on TV right now. Like when Stone Cold Steve Austin back in the day turned heel, and nobody wanted to see Stone Cold turn heel. I remember everybody just bitching, like, why the fuck is he heel? Why is he trying to hug people? Like, no, and people were like, I hate it, or I can't. There were people saying I can't stand it then. It was like a mixed bag. There was a part of me that loved it because it was so weird that and Stone Cold was actually funny, and it became kind of good in a way, but it was like for a while people were mad.
It was out of left field, that's for sure. And I think I accepted it more after the fact when I really found out how the depth, of his injury was. He was unable to wrestle for so long, so that was able to keep him on TV. He wouldn't have been able to do so as a face, but as a heel, he could do more backstage segments.
And it's not about being smart, because I don't even consider myself a smark. I'm not a smark. I'm an observer of wrestling. And, I don't think that I know more than somebody else. I'm not one of those shows that does that. There's other shows that will tell you, I know the most! I'm the best! I know! I don't say that. I'm not the best. I'm not the smartest. I don't know. But I do know this. Sasha Banks was way better on NXT than she is on the main roster. She was, and that's just, it's like a fact. It's not really an opinion, to be honest. Because I guess it is, but the fact of the matter is, when she came out on NXT, the whole crowd was cheering. And when people did stuff in NXT, the crowd cheered. So the other problem might be that the casual fans suck as fans. That could be the other problem. Because when you're on NXT, there's a roar. You can sell out a whole building with a roar. NXT crowds have been more hot than any other crowd in the WWE. So,
absolutely. I mean, when you hear them chanting all in unison, "Hey Bayley, I want you to be my girl," that gave me goosebumps watching the NXT Takeover London, hearing them chant.
And you watch Raw, and it's a dead zone.
Raw started.
It's a fucking dead zone. You watch the Raw, it's a dead zone almost. It's like, it's a horror fucking show. And the reason is because they're not doing it right. And by the way, the ratings go down every year. And by the way, the seats aren't selling out the way they're supposed to. And by the way, there's no more pyro anymore. So
and what about all the plants
wrong.
in the crowd? You know, I had pointed out with Diva Bible before too, because he tweeted a picture. You know, you got people out there that are all dressed. You had this grown man, probably in his 40s, wearing the Bailey, you know, long tassel wristbands and the hugger T-shirt. And I'm like, what? He's the hugger. But he changed his attire every 20 to 30 minutes, depending on who was out there.
Yeah.
You have all these plants in the crowd, yet they can't sell seats. It's just the magnitude of trouble they're in right now. I don't think they realize it's a true shitstorm.
Yeah, they are. I mean, they're like jerking off to the fact that 205 Live, what did they say? It had 200,000 viewers or something, and they got 1 million because of Enzo, they said?
YouTube. They said on YouTube they had 200,000 views. Enzo came on, they get over 1 million views of video.
Isn't it funny that
I'd like to check that stat out
205
too,
Live was doing 200,000 views? What, a video or a week? Is that what they said?
I think it was on YouTube, just a few videos here and there.
I mean, we do on my show. I think we do. I'm trying to think of what I do a week, and I can't think of it right now because I'm not logged into my other name. But it's about. I think I do about 100,000 views a week. If you add all the videos that I have, thousands of videos, so tons of videos are getting watched all the time and whatever the fuck. I think it's like a couple thousand a week or something. I don't know. It's like
I mean, just the one review on The Corrupted got 20,000 views.
Yeah.
That was just last night's No Mercy review. Off the bat, got 20,000 reviews.
My views are down right now. My views are down right now because of the issue of going live on the other channels. That's kind of fucking everything up. But what I will say is there was a time when like my channel, I'm beating TNA in views, and it was like, I mean, what the fuck, dude? I'm beating TNA in views. Like, what the hell is wrong with TNA? Like the month of July, like it's fucking crazy. Monthly views, dude, 700,000. Yeah, I'm looking at my stats now. 700,000, 500,000, 1 million, 1.5 million. So any month that I hit over 1 million views a month, which I've done a bunch of times, it looks like, I'm doing more viewership than TNA wrestling on actual television. Like, that's how fucking sad. And 205 Live was doing about that then, maybe. I mean, they need but 205 Live is beating TNA in viewership too, I think. So that's hilarious.
Yeah, exactly. A little side note really quick, if you could fix it. Lucky Medic just let me know that the donation link in the Corrupted Podcast YouTube info box is broken. The link's broken. So
really? Okay, let me try to fix it. Hold
People
on.
are trying to donate, and the link is broken. So.
Oh yeah. Okay. It says J. It says J. Joe Cronin Show. Oh, Joe Cronin, JCS. There we go. Okay, I fixed it. Sorry about that. By the way, the donations are paused for a second, so I'll get those back in a second. I'm putting the link in the chat.
Medic Lucky. We appreciate it.
Yeah, God knows we need to get paid or we're fucked. So I appreciate you telling me the link was broken. Because God knows if we don't get the donation link, then we don't make goddamn money. So, and then we can't do reviews every goddamn day and talk about wrestling all goddamn day. So the bad side would be that we could. The good side would be we wouldn't need to talk about wrestling anymore. I could stop watching wrestling.
Absolutely. Well, just for you guys hanging out in the Corrupted Podcast, like Joe said, make sure you subscribe to youtube.com/Joe Cronin Show. But there's 700 of you right now alone in the YouTube stream. Mm-hmm. So guys, make sure you hit that like button. Everybody over on Twitch, make sure you follow. You can subscribe. So. If you want to, it's $4.99 a month. You get a few extra bonuses for subscribing. You get to be invited for gaming content, things like that. You get some extra emotes in the chat. So, yeah, I mean, I think it's free for Twitch Prime members still too. So, yep, it absolutely is, and all subscriptions this month are half price. So,
yeah, so it's free for you to hit the sub button on Twitch.tv, and I get paid. So you pay me, and you don't lose anything. Anyway, also shout out to the patrons. We're going to be doing a bonus live stream tonight on Patreon. So going to be going live in a little while on Patreon as a bonus with you guys. I'll take all your questions. We'll answer all the questions that you guys have right there. And I'm going to hit the button so that the nations come back on. The Joe Nations are going to play again. And now, Gizmo, thanks for hosting the show. So let's continue on. I don't know if you got the shit right in front of you. Because
I got it all right.
I had it, but I clicked off of it.
Right away, we had Jason Jordan and Matt Hardy versus The Miztourage, Curtis Axel, and Bo Dallas. Not a great opening. Matt seemed a little less into it than usual. He just
Matt
kind of
looked tired. Matt looked
tired.
He
looked exhausted. He was throwing stiff shots, and like his jump from the top of the turnbuckle looked like something I would do. It was like just very blatantly careful. I don't know. It just didn't seem like he wanted to be there. So not a great opening match. Didn't really do much for me to get me excited for Raw anymore. Then we had Elias come out. He again singing to the audience. No one really gives a shit. Well, I shouldn't say no one, but this audience certainly didn't seem to care.
Right.
Apollo Crews interrupts his concert, if you want to call it that. Graves calls Crews a ridiculous athlete. I thought that was funny. Titus, went ahead and got hit by Elias, and Titus sold it like he was, shot with a shotgun. That was entertaining, but it was a quick match. It was over in less than 3 minutes, and Elias defeated Apollo Crews. So again, quick, straight to the point. Wasn't great.
Yeah, that wasn't the best thing either. It was weird. It was awkward. It was just
they're setting up for Elias versus Titus.
Right.
I get that, but
it was just a thrown together match. Everything. I mean, the Hardys was, and yeah, Elias, Apollo Crews, whatever. At least they did something with the guys. But yeah, that's the kickoff special for the next month or so, probably.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's that's going to be what we see from time after time now.
I'm going to miss saying that. No mercy.
No mercy.
No mercy. Consuela. Hey, Too Cool Canadian, thanks for hitting that sub button on Twitch. Appreciate that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Too Cool Canadian. Yo, shout out to All About the Berg in the comments section, throwing kisses at people.
Berg is the word.
Not only does she have that belt with her and that icon pic, not only is she hot, but she got a WWE championship on her too. It's amazing. And she beats the crap out of people in the comments for me. Too Cool Canadian, thanks for the sub. Yo, Mr. Mike, take it off, baby. And I'm going to be fighting the bear soon. Don't you worry, in a goddamn fucking tables match. You watch. We're also going to take your phone calls in a few minutes. As soon as we go off of Twitch, we will take phone calls on YouTube. So get ready for that. Okay, continue, Jake. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, no.
Coffee.
Go ahead, and from there we have a huge save. Braun saved Kurt Hawkins from his 119th loss. So, because Kurt Hawkins stood in the ring saying it's his 118th match losing streak would end tonight. Who wants to make history?
Oh,
obviously,
I know what I was going to do. I'll tell you, Jake. If I was booking tonight, what I would have done is I would have said, I can beat you. I guarantee 100% I could beat you. And then he loses. And Hawkins, like, gets the mic and he's all fucked up. And he's like, listen, I can beat you. And Braun Strowman could be like, you couldn't beat me, you know what I mean? If you had 10 chances or something like that to beat me or whatever the fuck. And then I would have had, like, somehow set up where Kurt Hawkins gets, like, best of 5 or, like, 5 matches with him. Like, he keeps fighting Braun Strowman, and Strowman just keeps beating his ass and pinning him, so the number for his losses pop up on the screen. He loses,
just keeps ticking up and up.
Yeah, he, like, loses 4 or 5 times tonight. And then on the 5th one, they have to come out and stretcher him away like a fucking weird Wile E. Coyote cartoon or something.
See, that's better than my idea. What I wanted him to do was face somebody else, like an Apollo Crews or somebody that could, that isn't really in much of a program right now. So have Kurt face whoever and just about win the match. Be seconds away, getting the 3 count, 1, 2, and then Braun's music hits. It distracts Kurt. Kurt loses, then gets his ass kicked. So then, he can try and do what you said, well, but I like yours better.
After he did that to Hawkins, then you still could have had that happen. You still could have had
absolutely. You could have had him do it, and lose multiple times.
Have another guy come down. Have him beat that guy. Have another guy come down. Have him beat them.
Ross monkey ass. Joe almost became a walrus over Sasha and Bailey. Jake watches you porn. Ha ha ha. Raw 2 out of 10. Joe's review 10 out of 10. Classic.
Hey, Beef Roller 1, thanks for the $5, man, and becoming a $5 shit bum. You are very much appreciated. Yeah, I got a walrus face a lot of times now when I get mad, Beef Roller. But now that I shaved my face, the walrus went away a little bit. But yeah, man, I'm getting that walrus face. I'm hoping that I don't gain another 10 pounds and that I lose 20 pounds because I'll be 100. If I lose 20 pounds, I'll be 188 pounds, which will be good. And then I'll be like all smooth and young looking again, rather than starting to look like a creepo at the bus stop. Hey, Tim Hunter, what's up?
Yeah, I watch you porn with the wife. Pornhub's for yourself.
Oh.
You got to make sure you have, each of their own for the sites. You got to change up the search options, you know?
By the way, all you guys should be following me on Instagram. I put dick pics up on Instagram. No, I'm just kidding. Instagram, actually, I put some family
Couldn't
pics.
fit that on the screen.
Yeah, exactly. Go to my Instagram account. It's instagram.com/Joe Cronin Show. And I take pictures of my feet. Plus, I make videos. I take pictures. I update you guys. I throw up some family photos on there, but like mostly it's just me being weird and random. And, you know, when I go live, sometimes I'll make a Instagram and I'll be like, yo, I'm live, fuckheads. Plus, you also got to download the Hear Me Out app. If you guys haven't heard of this, it's an app where instead of posting a Twitter post, you post a voice message. So, like, you can post 40-second voice messages all day long. So I do it all the time. I'm like, hey, what's up, guys? It's Joe. I just stepped in some dog shit. The dog shit's on my feet, and I washed it off, and now I don't have dog shit on my feet anymore. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a good day. Watch out. There's dog shit on the floor, on the ground in Boston. Just be careful. And then people hear my voice messages, and then you guys comment on that, and it's a lot of fun. And it's called the Hear Me Out app. Download it on your phone. Look for Joe Cronin Show. You'll find me. And 200 of you already have found me, and you get the alerts every time I post something. It's like better. The Notorious Vin, what's up, bro? Thanks for the sub. It's better than, dude, it's got a better alert system than I think than Twitch and YouTube combined. Like, what the fuck?
I think you're right about that, because it's very on the nose for how, you know, active it is. They go ahead and as soon as something happens, you're notified immediately.
There's like Vito commented like right away. Like I got Vito's comments. He's dropping me comments on these sound clips that I've been rolling with, and it's a lot of fun. So check that app out. Also Instagram, also Twitter, @RealJoeCronin. And thank you guys for all the hosts and shit. You guys are beasts right now. Click that like button and stick the thumb as far up my ass as you can. If we get this thing up to 400 likes on YouTube tonight, I will slap the shit out of myself multiple times and cry like a baby. Nick Silva, thanks for the sub. Okay, back to the Raw review. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's funny too. You know, a few people said it that Kurt was more over on Grimm's Toy Show's channel. Unicorn Juice was right saying that in the chat, because the program that he had with Grimm taking the belt from him and all that, he was more over there than he is in WWE.
I said that. I actually said it to Leah. I go, all Kurt Hawkins has to do is go back to wrestling Grimm and it'll be okay.
Make sure he can take his losing streak with him.
Keep your eyes out on Grimm's channel over the next month, because I'm going to show up there and whoop his ass pretty goddamn soon.
You have to. So I was a bit disappointed with this, seeing Braun come out. I mean, it was cool to watch him throw him through the monitor and absolutely decimate Kurt Hawkins, but Braun lost fair and square to Brock last night. What does him beating up Kurt Hawkins prove? As cool as it was to see him go through the screen and you know, turn him into a fucking shovel or a mop, whatever you want to call it, you know, just throwing him around like a rag doll. What does it prove? What do you get?
I didn't mind it. I thought it was like he just eviscerated this guy, but then he had a match. That to me I thought was okay, because he beat the shit out of Hawkins, who didn't want to fight him. He was so scared of him, and that sort of made him a threat. But then he actually has a match and with a legit guy, Dean Ambrose, and then he beats Dean Ambrose in a legit match. I really didn't have a problem with that for the most part. I mean, poor Dean Ambrose. I mean, but Dean's lost to Brock. He's lost to everyone. Dean has proved that he's a mid-carder, and now he's a tag champion. So that's all. I didn't have a problem with it, really. I think yeah, maybe it could have been like Apollo Crews or somebody else, not Dean Ambrose, or they could have called up a jobber, or they could have brought in many jobbers. Or here's what I would do at Braun next week if they could is advertise, I'm looking for some real competition. And wherever they're gonna be next week. Oh, let's hear the donation first, and I'll tell you what I was gonna tell you.
$9 for a fuck. Someone donated 9. I'm getting hard. I got 9 inches inside of your wife. $9. I'm shooting my semen to the ceiling. I'm coming, and my balls have turned blue. $9. Suck my dick.
Joe, Jake,
Yo.
I wish there was something I could do, or any of us could do, to relieve you of the insanity and never-ending depression
Win
that
the
is
lottery.
Monday Night Raw. Booker T is sure shit and Cole is a nauseating fuck.
Oh.
Corey Graves deserves better. Love you.
Corey Graves is all right, but yeah, I mean, was that Medic Lucky? Medic Lucky, thank you, man.
Yes, it was.
You know what you can do? You know how you can help me is you can win the lottery. You can win $700 million, take home $500 million, and then donate $10 million to my show, and then I'll retire. And then I will never have to do Raw again, and then I will be in Puerto Rico helping my friends down in Puerto Rico. How the fuck can we sit here arguing week after week about taking a fucking knee every week? Oh, did he take a knee? Did they kneel? Did they kneel? Did they salute? Did they not kneel? Roger Goodell, the NFL, Donald Trump, you're fired. Shut the fuck up and help Puerto Rico or something. What the fuck is going on in this stupid fucking place?
Yeah, they want to ban, NFL players from playing, and they're more worried about, like you said, the politics behind it, and
that will get the chat fighting with each other. That will get the chat fighting with each other. Dude, I'm so sick of it. I turn it on every day. I didn't watch Monday Night Football tonight because I was like, I don't even want to fucking watch the NFL. Fuck off, NFL. Fuck off, everybody. Like dude,
you said, how long is it before everything's banned?
You know what I did before the football game started? I fucking masturbated. I had a great time. They didn't because they didn't know if they wanted to kneel or stay in the locker room or come out. They didn't know what the fuck. But I had a great time because I jacked off. I fucking had a little something to show for it when I was done, motherfucker. It was all in my hand, and I started wiping it on my face, and then I watched Monday Night Raw. It was unbelievable. I jacked off in my hand and wiped it on my face and watched Monday Night Raw. Fucking Legacy. Is that Legacy? Yeah, Legacy 7. Thanks for the goddamn host, you sick bastard. God damn it. Javier Santana is about to donate. But shout out to all my buddies in Puerto Rico, if you can even hear me right now. I know that people are like charging their cell phones trying to get service, and that's the only way they're getting out to anybody. They need some fucking serious help out there. And in
absolutely, they need a lot of relief.
Florida
I know
needs
Jennifer
help.
Lopez donated $1 million, I believe it was said.
Jesus.
Last night for the telethon that they held, which is great.
And I didn't even know about half of this stuff. You know what I mean? Like, why didn't I hear that? Like, but whatever. And
yeah, I heard nothing about it and they're only talking about not where to donate or how you can help. All they're saying is, oh my God, Jennifer Lopez donated $1 million. Yes, she deserves praise and credit for giving that much, but
they need to figure out a place like JJ Watt did for Florida too. Here's Kane.
If by some random chance the DX invasion was relived tonight and Cody Rhodes and the Young Bucks went in the arena and took over, it would have been interesting.
Imagine that they got
then
in there.
Then Cody would interrupt the Baylor and Goldust # fuck Tommy's fat obese corpse.
Oh my God, yeah, F Tommy's corpse, everybody. F Tommy's corpse. Everybody's tweeting him that now. F Tommy's corpse. But no, seriously.
Before you get off the Tommy thing, did you see his balloon?
Oh yeah, he tweeted Keemstar even told him. Dude,
you
what a
want an
fake
interview,
fuck. He's full of shit, dude. He's doing this
whoever
himself.
Wrote on the balloon, we're seeing you. They wrote SEAING, like you're in the
that's
sea.
him. He can't fucking write.
Exactly.
Keemstar knows he's full of shit.
Well, Keemstar is dyslexic, so he couldn't read it either.
Yeah, right. Keem's like, Durr.
He's like, oh, they are seeing him.
Are those your balloons? Read. Maybe I'll put you on drum alert. Read. I'm going to fucking California to fuck somebody. Read. Whatever the fuck everybody always says about him, I don't know. Costello, thanks for the sub.
He can't fucking write. And who's gonna leave? Tommy's always talking about balloons with the It character and things like that.
Yeah,
come on, who would leave balloons outside of Tommy's
Hamza would?
house?
That's who did it. Hamza, get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here!
And Tommy's defense was, I didn't do it. The balloons are right here behind me. Look, there's the balloons. Well, no shit, the balloons would be next to you if you did it.
Baby.
You have the fucking balloons. It's like holding a bloody knife and being like, I didn't do it because I have the knife right here.
Yeah, he's a full of shit idiot. Anybody that even considers that real is an idiot. I can't even believe
I had to bring that up. That killed me.
I can't even believe he tried it. Sarah Small, thank you very much. I love Adam Cole too.
I can't. He needs another mask or something.
Oh, fuck off. I'm going to be opening up my P.O. Box mail as Gobbler the Clown. So Tommy gave me a great idea. Idea. He likes to do Mailbox Monday. I do Mailbox Mania. I brought that back. I actually did that before he ever did Mailbox Mania, Mailbox Monday, but now I do Mailbox Mania, and I'm going to be doing an opening soon, and I'm going to go out and buy my own clown mask. Edgar Castillo, thank you very much for the follow and the sub. And you can send me stuff to my P.O. Box, which I didn't even want to open a P.O. Box, but you guys fucking demanded it, and I've gotten some pretty cool shit so far. Don't send me crazy shit, because it goes through the feds first. But, send it to my P.O. Box. And I had to pay extra for the security in the box. It fucking sucked, but, whatever. So I'll get your shit. I'll open it. I'm going to be opening all your shit as Gobbler the fucking Clown. That's right. I will have an alter ego clown opening your stuff on the Joe Cronin Show as Gobbler the Clown, and it is going to be fucked up. Gobbler is going to open up your packages, and Gobbler might even show you his package, but only the people subscribe to patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show will get to see Gobbler's package. But no, you'll get...
that turns me on, Gobbler. I don't know if I should be afraid or I should be turned on.
Well, I will turn you on. I will certainly turn you on, Jake. Gobble, 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 gobble.
Wait, he's coming, Jake. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Gobbler the Clown is coming, and he's going to be opening up packages, goddammit. Live here on...
hearing that makes me want to twist my nipples.
Right here on youtube.com/Joe Cronin Show. He will be opening stuff. Not here on Corrupted, but over there on youtube.com/Joe Cronin Show. Make sure you sub my other channel where I talk about wrestling more often.
I'm going to get a bucket of ice, a 9-volt battery, a butt plug, and that video is going to be on fire.
Dude, I'll tell you what. You thought fucking Tommy had some opening fucking things. Gobbler the Clown is going to be a fucking psycho opening up P.O. Box mail. I'm telling you, it debuts in a couple weeks. Trust me, a couple weeks away from Gobbler the Clown opening your packages up, motherfucking.
Oh my.
Did I say motherfucking? Motherfucking.
Motherfucking.
Motherfucking believe that. Okay, what are we on to next? What's next? Oh, it should have been Guzzler the Clown. You're right. Gobbler.
Gobbler and his cousin Guzzler. Braun Strowman defeated Dean Ambrose in 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Not a great match, but again, it just, it happened. Ambrose goes for that suicide dive bullshit. Strowman catches him and then DDTs him on the floor.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know. I was hoping it would be even more of a squash at this point. I really wanted to see carnage. I wanted to see hell-bent, pissed off. Remember when Brock came out and destroyed the announce team and fucking, what was that, after Seth took the title at Mania?
Yep.
And he F5 Michael Cole and ripped the door off the goddamn car. And, that's what I wanted to see from Braun tonight. I wanted him to hold the show hostage, like when he threatened Mick Foley when everything happened with Sami Zayn saying that he wants competition. That's what I wanted. I wanted Braun flipping cars. I wanted him setting shit on fire. I wanted him so pissed off that he lost. And we didn't get that.
Yeah, we didn't really. I thought, like I said, he could have beat more people. I got an idea for Braun, though. I didn't get a donation happen. Oh, yeah? I want Braun Strowman to, the week before this happens, to call it out the next week. I'm serving notice to everybody in Bumblefuck, Idaho. I'll be on Raw next week. I want every time I go to do this promo, this fucking happens. The goddamn donation.
How many double turns has there actually been in WWE? Was Enzo and Neville a double turn? And I'm glad Alexa is still champ. She's the best all around.
Yeah, Alexa has been booked the best, so it's a good thing that Alexa kept the belt, because she's the only one that's booked well. The problem is they are booking her that way, so it's their fault. Double turns, I don't know. There's been a lot of double turns, I think, and I can't even think off the bat right now. Maybe Jake can while I reiterate this. But yeah, I think Braun should challenge all the local indie wrestlers in Idaho, like in fucking Bumblepuss, Idaho next week, wherever they are next week, I challenge all of you. I call on every man, every professional wrestler the state of Kentucky has to offer. And then I want Braun to stand in the ring, and I want one by one these fucking local jobbers to march down the ring. And he beats, sets a record, and beats, fucking 15 people in one night or some shit. You know what I mean? And then, I don't know. I just thought I think that would be a fun little story, Braun Strowman's open challenge, to any wrestler and whatever, and then the announcers can be like, "Wow, I don't know if Braun realized how many people were going to sign up for this." When we asked him, well, you're going to have one match, he said, "I'll have 1 million matches," and these were all the guys that signed up to take on Braun Strowman. It'd be even great if one of the wrestlers had his kids in the back, and the wife was like, "You don't have to do this, John," or something. He's like, "I have to." He goes out there, gets his ass kicked and beaten by Braun. I mean, that's a little stupid segment that you could do with him. I think that'd be funny. But
I think it'd be great.
Schleppy!
$9 for a fuck. Someone donated 9. I'm getting hard. I got 9 inches inside of your wife. $9. I'm shooting my semen to the ceiling. I'm coming and my balls have turned blue. $9. Suck my dick. Suck. Gobble, gobble.
So glad I missed most of the shit show they call Raw. I have more fun plucking my ass hairs than watching this garbage.
Me too. Schleppy, I am right there with you, Schleppy. I am right there with you. Now, we are not even close. We're like not even, I think, halfway done with the Raw review. So we're going to get snapping through this Raw review because we got a couple more things to do tonight, obviously. So we are going to do that. But what I got to tell you real quick is we are going to be live in a little while tonight for patrons. Guys, we're going to be live patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. We have over 250 patrons now. So bring it on. Bring your questions. I'm going to go live via the Patron Hangout app. So we'll talk to you guys about all that shit. We have a little bit more to talk about as far as Raw goes. We're going to take a few more we're actually going to take phone calls in a minute. We haven't really taken any yet. We're going to take phone calls in a minute. We're going to talk about Raw a little bit longer. And I'm going to do something fucking weird. We'll be right back.
Become a member of the Cronin Club by going to patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Get 8 hours of bonus content a week not seen on YouTube. YouTube doesn't like the controversial stuff, but I am free to do what I want to do on Patreon. They won't be taking down these videos, so get the following for just $5 a month. Access to polls, the Corrupted podcast, every week featuring myself, Ken, and Justin Bailey. Morning Madness, 5 days a week. The ability to download all audio to save your data plan. Episodes of Monetize This, uploaded in audio form. All of my audio song parodies available for download and listenability on the Patreon app. Direct contact with me, the community, on your PC or the Patreon mobile app. All this and so much more available on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Join the Cronin Club today.
The club is calling. Cronin Club.
JD110486, thanks for hitting that sub button down below. We are back. Real quick little break there to let you guys know about Patreon. And it is getting towards the end of the month. It is September 26, 2017. End of the month is always that much difficult. We could use a little bit more assistance. If you guys enjoy all the shows we do on YouTube, you will enjoy Patreon because we give you an extra 8 hours of bonus content every single week. My Star Trek review is up there, Star Trek Discovery review. Me and Justin Bailey are going to be doing the Orville. We got Corrupted Podcast every single week. You can listen live when you're a Patreon, plus get the full episode downloadable in sound. Plus my Morning Madness show every morning, Monday through Friday by 6 a.m. Eastern Time U.S., where I talk about current events and bullshit and sports and entertainment and whatever the fuck I want to talk about. What's up, old school Matt? How you doing, motherfucker? And we're going to be live in a little while on Patreon tonight. So make sure you go over there and sign up. Even if you sign up with $1 a month, that's $12 a year. Am I worth $1 a month to you? If I am, then help us out. And also, you get bonus 8 hours of content a week. So it's not just donating. It's you guys get a bunch of shit. And we could use a couple more sign-ups tonight. Shit bum! And
yo, boys, long time since I donated.
Oh, Sasha!
All I came to say is fuck WWE, and I would absolutely derail Sasha's pussy. Then put in her earlobe. I'm out, boys. Have a great night. Keep up the great work.
Hey, Sasha's Mouthblood, thank you so much, Sasha's Mouthblood. You are a long-time donation beast. And I want to thank you. It's been a while, Sasha's Mouthblood, so we got to do it. Thanks for becoming a $5 shit bum. Where did shit bum come from? We all know. Well, some of us know. All right, where we been? I'm really getting fucking obnoxious here and rattling off like a cunt. So,
we'll go through this quickly. Next, we go into the segment of MySpace and old age jokes with Alexa Bliss picking on poor Mickey James.
Super
saying that she's too old.
Sorry.
They are in Denver going to SmackDown Live.
Okay, they're in Denver next week. Okay.
Time to get high.
Sarah, time to get high, you fuck. Sarah, thanks for the $2 super chat. Okay, Jake, go ahead.
Yeah, sadly, when Mickey James first came out, the crowd wasn't that boisterous. They weren't really that into her, it seemed like.
Yeah.
But as the exchange, progressed, they seemed to really get behind her.
Yeah.
I hope they do more with her in this feud, and it isn't just a one-off. I've said this since she re-debuted when she helped out Alexa Bliss, against Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
When she was wearing, the mask, Forever Dago in that cage match. I really hope that, she finally gets the feud that she's deserved. she was kind of just quickly forgotten about. Like, they made a big deal about her returning to WWE, and then all of a sudden she was gone. You know, she faced Asuka in NXT.
Yeah.
And then Mickey came up. She helped, you know, take down Becky Lynch, and then that was it. And I really, really, really hope that they do something more with her here, because I've always enjoyed her in the ring. I've enjoyed her, you know, with her promos and backstage stuff. So I've always been a big fan of hers.
Me too. And she was hot tonight. Holy shit, was Mickey James?
Oh yeah, she looked fantastic.
Mickey James was blazing tonight. It was fucking unbelievable. And you know, I almost forgot to do this, but I got to do this real quick. The top 5 donators of the week. I know this week it's early right now. It's only September 24th to the September 30th. But right now as the week starts, Null Death, Shitstain, Zakamora, Schleppy, Big Ron 570, and Bulldog Club. You guys are the top 5 supporters of the show this week, so thank you to you guys. I forgot to shout it out. But we'll see
Hell
who...
yeah, Null Death. Look at that. He's like, immediately in the chat. Woo!
We're going to see who wins the week, though, because it's early on in the week. You still have a few more days left. We'll see what happens. But yeah, dude, Mickey James is hot as shit. Somebody said she really needs to get new entrance music at this point. Like, remember the country song she kind of had in TNA? Maybe something sort of around that. But it just doesn't fit her character anymore. It was way more of a younger, like she was like a ditz younger girl, like the doom.
Yeah, it has like a cheerleader thing that.
Yeah, I don't get. She's more
vibe to it.
She's way more sophisticated now. I feel like she needs something more. But I guess they don't really care that much. You know, to be honest.
No, they don't. But they'll give Emma, 4 more themes before they give her one. So.
How many goddamn themes is Emma gonna have? I mean, what the fuck is going on with Emma? Like, it is crazy right now with Emma.
I don't know, but I like the fact the way they produced this segment. It worked well. Thank Christ there were no other outside interruptions. Like, I was waiting for Nia Jax or somebody to come down and ruin it, and they just kept it them two. Worked well. The insults were poignant. I like that, Mickey really backed Alexa into a corner and said, we don't allow cowards in this ring. Say it to my face. Let me hear what you had to say.
Right.
And, she's like, you don't need to break down my accolades. I've had broken bones, I've broken hearts, and I've broken down barriers before you were wearing a training bra, I think was the quote.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, I see that's still working out for you, making fun of Iraq. And it was well done. They tiptoed around the insults, but they were poignant enough to really make an impact. I liked it. I give it a good rating, and I'm looking forward to see what these two have coming forward. I just hope it's not a one-off, and I hope they continue to build it properly.
Yeah, I hope so too. I hope it does get built properly. We hope so. Otherwise, we're going to be in for some suffering.
Absolutely.
I mean,
next we have Rollins and Sheamus.
Okay,
with
yeah.
Cesaro in tow. Cesaro is a fucking beast. He didn't knock his teeth out. He knocked his teeth up.
Yeah,
because we saw them last night.
Incredible.
I thought they were just broken, like bent, the way it kind of looked. But he knocked his teeth a few millimeters into his mouth. He shifted them straight up.
That's way more painful than what we thought. Like, I mean, that's way worse. And he still has to have surgery on it.
Yep, he had to have them pulled down. They had the stitches on his lips. That WWE.com posted a video on their YouTube as well, for their YouTube channel, showing him getting stitches on his lip. And, just for him to be out there, I'm sure he must have been high as a kite at some point, with painkillers. But, yeah, granted, he wasn't wrestling tonight. But for him to have the wherewithal to finish that match at such a caliber that they did last night, that it took... to that level.
Yeah,
I give him a standing ovation. So,
Jay, can you look at your screen right now and look at what...
I see that. I saw it all over Twitter before. Fucking
Brandon.
That's what happens when Raw breaks Joe.
Oh my God, me and Brandon play a lot of NHL 18 together too. What's up, Brandon? Knucklehead, baby.
Oh yeah.
I love when we score, because Brandon gets excited. He gets really excited when we score in NHL, and if we score, he'll be like, "Yeah!" And it's always like this weird. He'll be like, "Let's go!" I love it. And Brandon gets all hyped up. Oh my God, there's way better shots of me doing this. This is like Kevin Dunn as Skeletor at this point. Like, I can't even believe that I was able to make this face. If people just came into the review now and they didn't see this earlier, I mean, they'd be like, "What the fuck is going on here?" But there it is. That.
Yeah, that's a fucking priceless one. I'm glad people were able to screen cap that.
Yeah, there's a lot. And by the way, F Tommy's Corpse, everybody. Remember that, F Tommy's Corpse. Okay, let me play some more of these donations that we got here.
Yeah, pull them through.
We got Taz the God subbing. Yo, what's up, Taz? Thanks for subbing. Make sure you sub my other channel where I cover wrestling every day. Right now, we're just using this YouTube channel to go live, and we're using twitch.tv/Joe Cronin JCS to go live. So we're broadcasting on both right now. But yeah, make sure you jump on both, Taz. Appreciate that. Shout out to Richard M, who subbed. Dasha Knox, who subbed as well. King Thunder hosting. I don't want something is hosting. I didn't miss the rest of the name, but thank you for hosting. Jake Huston, what's up, Jake? And we got a couple donations coming in. We'll see what these guys got to say. Beef Roller is going to drop a $9 one in a second. This should be an interesting one. Oh my God, tonight, man. It's just, I'm telling you, dude, if I didn't drink 3 cups of coffee during the end of Raw, one during the middle of Raw, I have 1 cup of coffee, and then I have 2 more at the end, and I'm not fucking lying. Like, it is a fucked up mess, the fact that I have to do that. That's why the top of my Twitter feed has that thing pasted, pinned to the top of my Twitter. It's not a joke.
It's a fact.
I remember going over to my friend's house. We used to sneak beers in the house. In 1999, I would go to someone's house. They would sneak beers in the house so we could all watch Raw and party. And I didn't really drink that much because I was like 16 or 15 or whatever the hell I was, but 14 even sometimes. But other kids were drinking. Other kids that were 14 were drinking. The only reason I didn't really drink was because
especially in the 90s.
Yeah, I mean, I always thought that, like, well, my brain is still developing. I don't want to become an alcoholic. Some of those kids became alcoholics. I miss the 90s.
$9 for a fuck. Someone donated 9. I'm getting hard. I got 9 inches inside of your wife. $9. I'm shooting my semen to the ceiling. I'm coming and my balls have turned blue. $9. Suck my dick.
You can suck 'em, you can fuck 'em, you can suck 'em.
I wonder now, after his emergency dental surgery, will Cesaro and Dunn have matching Bucky Beaver fucking teeth?
Cesaro. Beef Roller, thank you, Beef Roller, for the $9, my friend. Yeah, no, they'll have. Well, I think that Kevin Dunn is jealous of Cesaro. Kevin Dunn probably saw Cesaro and was like, "Why can't that happen to me?" You know, maybe Vince McMahon could slingshot, the Beaver into the fucking pole, and then he won't have to even have surgery. It'll just be like automatic surgery for him. Thank you, Beef Roller. We got a bunch of them rolling in now. Now Schleppy's popping in. Do it up, Schleppy. What's up?
On one of Tommy's balloons it said this was definitely not Tommy's business.
Did it really say that?
I don't know, but Tommy just messaged me on Facebook too. He's like, "Can you ask why you said I was lying about the balloons? I never lied about anything." I said, "Tommy, you got to admit it does look rather fake and seems quite suspect." I said, "It's hard to be believable." He said, "It is real. I'm not faking this." I said, "It just seems rather odd is all. It's hard to accept considering your love for it, clowns, and you're quoting balloons all the time." He said, "Can you ask Joe? I want to know why he called me a liar. I'm not a liar."
Hey, Schleppy, thanks for the thanks for the $10, man. Schleppy, I appreciate that, Schleppy. $10, baby. The perfect dark match. Maria is pregnant with Mike Bennett's baby. Thank you, WWE, for the money. Yeah, I mean, I don't care. He's a liar, and so I don't care. And yeah, I'll call him that. F Tommy's corpse.
It seems like something fake for attention. He's not on the show, so he's doing all he can to.
F Tommy's corpse. F Tommy's corpse. Jake Huston, what's up, bro? How you doing? Thanks for hosting me. I think I shouted you out before, but I'll shout you out again because he's always like, "Shout me out, shout me out, shout me out." So there's 2 shoutouts.
Look at that, and then we got Just Call Me Luke coming up in a second. So.
Before
Luke gets in here, so yeah, we had Seth and Sheamus, 4-minute match, not great. You know, Sheamus goes for a move off the ropes. Rollins super kicks him, calls him behind.
I'm fucking Bobby Roode! Triple H wants to fuck me!
Glorious!
Joe and Jake.
Yes!
You have no idea how much I want to rant on the BS we call Raw and overall on WWE. I'm so fed up with this shit. As a hardcore fan of WWE, you know how pissed I am about this shit. Fuck this. Raw was a -10 out of 10.
Wow.
And fuck Tommy's corpse.
Yeah! Just call me Luke. Thank you, Luke, very much, Luke. F Tommy's corpse. F Tommy's corpse. Thank you very much, Luke. We're going to take phone calls in a minute, so don't you worry. I'll let you know when we're taking phone calls. I know the phone lines are jammed even right now, but F Tommy's corpse. All right, let's play that in slow-mo. Hit it up. Ready? Here it comes. Here it comes.
F Tommy's corpse.
Yay, there we go. We'll put a fucking dubstep out to that, you know?
F Tommy's corpse.
All right, NM10, thank you very much for the donation, NM10. I appreciate that. Every donation tonight is definitely going to get a...
F Tommy's corpse.
Really appreciate that. Someone's going to kill Tommy, and that's the fucking fact. Someone's going to kill him and then put balloons on his dick.
F Tommy's corpse.
All right, continue, Jake. I'm sorry. Thank you. Just call me Luke. Cheers to you, brother. Old school Matt Gaming now subbing. Jesus Christ, what's up?
Absolutely. Look at that. They're rolling in, Joe.
F your asshole.
Seth, Sheamus, like I said, Rollins gets the high knee for the win. It was all right. We've seen them face each other so many times. I have no interest here. I want them to be as far away from each other as possible.
Right.
So then we get backstage. Finn Balor and Goldust have this weird exchange. It was kind of ass backwards. Keep your friends close, your enemies closer.
Oh yeah, you could sniff that right away. You were like, oh, Goldust is going to attack Finn Balor.
Yeah, it was just. I don't know.
You know what drove me nuts more than all that? Fast forward, like the whole like Bray Wyatt showing up, like he's got the whole world, and then they cut like awkwardly out of that. It was like, that's it. Once again, like blood on Balor is all they've done. Blood on Balor and the lights flickering. Why we can't even fucking think of his name. Why can't Bray Wyatt destroy this guy or something? I thought it would have been good if when he was in the back and he was like, I'm moving on to better things, and he's like, I'm going to be for the Universal Championship. Like when he was talking about the Universal Championship, he should have been attacked right there and like beaten the shit, like dragged around the back by Bray Wyatt, and then Bray Wyatt could have had something weird waiting for him. Like, I don't know, like, not like necessarily a coffin, but something weird to put him in and like burn his skin or something like that, or to throw acid on him so that he's like messed up for a little while. I've always come up with this idea of something like that. Imagine that he throws acid and he burns Finn Balor's eye or his arm or something like that. So now Finn Balor, the next time he faces him, he's all like fucked up. Like something to continue the story interestingly, not just flicker the lights off. He's got the whole world. I mean, he was supposed to be like, oh, the feud's not over. Like that's just fucking do something. Go to the next level. Don't
exactly set the ring on fire and torch his ass.
So fucking stupid.
You singing ominously, fucking children's lullaby does nothing.
Right. Where else? Were we? I'm sorry.
No, don't be, because that's the fucking point. That's the biggest problem. It doesn't make sense, and they need to take it to the next level. It's boring. It's boring as fucking dusty balls. It's a sad state of affairs. So we go through all that bullshit, and the broadcast team is constantly recapping and hyping the big dog versus John Cena, and they're talking about how John isn't out, but this is certainly not the last we've seen of him, but we're going to be seeing less of him. I like what John said backstage last night on the After Talk show. The Aftermath. He went ahead and explained that from now on he's taking on a different role.
Lee Yankee King, what's up?
He's 40. He can't do what he used to do on such a regular basis. So he's going to be like Batman. When the bat signal is put in the air, he'll show up. So when you absolutely need Cena there, he'll be there. But besides that, he's taking a break for a while. So
yeah, it seemed like, he's going away to do movies and stuff. This sort of reminds me of the time when Hogan, it was like around WrestleMania 8. This is sort of that Hogan thing where like Sid Justice and Hogan was like, Vince, I don't know how much, exactly how long I'm going to whatever. And then Vince is like, is this going to be your last match? Hulk Hogan, is this the last time that we're going to see Hulkamania? And Hogan's like, I really can't tell you, Vince. It was very similar sort of to that. That was like a spectacle when they had that interview with Hogan. But
hey guys,
it's close.
Did you see Monday Night War tonight? War was great, especially when Roman Reigns went crazy and pulled out his penis. I like Roman Reigns' penis. My name is Skylar Fat.
Oh my god.
Fuck Tommy's corpse. Fuck Tommy's corpse. Fuck Tommy's corpse. And fuck WWE. I'm so fucking done. I want to kick a creative writer's ass. Then shove him up Roman's ass as well as that overpaid fuck Brock Lesnar. This booking is pathetic. Just fucking done.
I'm just thinking of that pooping sound. Here we go. F Tommy's corpse.
F Tommy's corpse.
Appreciate that. Thank you. Just call me Luke.
Fucking A, Luke.
All right, where are we? Let's speed run through the rest of this thing because this sucks.
So now we got The Miz versus Roman Reigns, non-title match. My Christ, can Roman ever just get his ass kicked? You know, Roman pins The Miz in a non-title match at 9 minutes. Afterwards, you know, it's the 3-on-1, and then Roman gets out of it and starts, you know, whipping everybody's ass. And I'm like, fucking Christ, can he just get the shit kicked out of him already? Can he not escape the numbers game? And finally, the Miztourage came in with the equalizers using steel chairs, kicked his ass. They gave him the skull-crushing finale onto the chair. They left him in, you know, in ruin in the middle of the ring. And the three members of the Miztourage, including the Miz, go ahead and they do the Shield, you know, triple fist pound in you know, over Reigns' corpse, basically.
Well, it seems all rumors of TLC are confirmed. I was like, well, maybe
absolutely. Right then and there, we confirmed what I reported last night. You know, with everybody going ahead and saying that, you know, the Shield reunion is absolutely happening.
Yeah, it seemed like maybe they would be like, well, let's not do that now. Everybody knows about it, and then nope, they're doing it. It's there.
Yeah, full speed ahead. After that, we get Finn Balor versus Goldust. Balor defeated Goldust in 7 minutes. After the match, like we said, the fucking lights flicker and a child singer's singing He's Got the Whole Dick in His Hands. And then that's it.
All right, what after that?
So they're not finished with the fucking feud. Cut off my balls and sell them on eBay. Then we had that stupid backstage segment between Bayley and Banks that we've already covered.
Oh my god, yeah, that was
made
awful.
us want to die.
If you missed that, just go back in my review and watch the beginning of the show. We talked about that enough there. Holy
yeah, we
shit.
covered that. And then we had Bayley and Sasha versus Nia and Emma.
Oh, it's Christmas time.
It's Christmas time, almost.
It's Christmas time.
Gotta get the gifts. Santa's on his way. I wanna make a porn. It's Santa's sleigh. It's Christmas time. It's Christmas time. Let's get it on. It's Christmas time. It's Christmas time. It's a Christmas song.
It's Christmas time.
This is a fucking Christmas song. I wanna fuck Mrs. Claus.
It's Christmas time.
Do you know what I want for Christmas in 3 months?
What?
Tommy's corpse. Fuck Tommy's corpse. What did the ketchup packet say to the other ketchup packet? Fuck Tommy's corpse. Mayonnaise Tommy is a fat fuck. Flying fuck. Fuck Tommy's corpse.
F Tommy's corpse.
My god, that was so funny, bro. I'm
My
dead.
God.
Leah's yelling at me because all the windows are open in the house, so all the neighbors are just like probably listening to this like maniacal laugh coming from this house. But you know what? That was fucking hilarious.
That was worth it.
Medic Lucky, that was hilarious. Thanks for the Christmas time donation in September. F Tommy's corpse. You can also put JCS on that too.
Even especially
Tommy's
lucky
corpse.
knowing that he's watching, you know, right now, knowing that Tommy's watching right now.
Oh,
makes
is
it
he?
that much
Is he
sweeter.
watching? Oh,
Absolutely.
well, this one's for him.
F Tommy's corpse.
Okay. All right.
so we get
go
through
ahead.
the women's tag match. That was a bunch of bullshit. 9 minutes of fucking exaggerated bullshit that
Yeah.
just, again, wanted to make us kill ourselves. Then we get Enzo Amore's championship celebration to end the night. And we went over that already. You know, we said that Neville addressed how the so-called nobodies behind him, including the entire 205 roster, are the one that insisted Enzo be giving a chance at all, and this is how Enzo repaid them. Enzo claimed that he made them stars, but they were stars long before, you know, he came onto the roster, and we talked about it all, you know.
Yeah.
Enzo came off as an arrogant prick, so I don't know if this is exactly a double turn. I assume it was, but It was not made clear.
Yeah.
He kind of made, Neville a face and Enzo a heel all in one go. Like I said, I'm not positive if that's what they were going for with a double turn all in one, but it happened. So we'll see what happens tomorrow night if anybody actually watches 205 live, which God no.
Yeah, right. I mean, I don't know exactly. I don't know exactly what it means, but
we'll watch the recap on YouTube along with the other millions of people.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Thanks,
Watch the recap later.
Enzo.
Thanks, Enzo. He's driving ratings. I mean, he's doing the right thing, no doubt about it. So, I mean, they're doing what they can do with it, but hopefully they'll be fucking, they'll do something better with it. Guys, I want to remind you, we're going to be going live for a Q&A, a chat with you guys, your questions, one-on-one, patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show in a few minutes here. But let's take a phone call real quick. We're also going to be ending the stream on Twitch and then staying on YouTube for a little while.
You know what? I
a bowl of cum
came
soup.
in a bowl and your mother drank cum soup from me.
Oh my God!
I'm not an liar, says that fuck named Tommy. I will send Pennywise to fuck you up the ass, Tommy. He will fuck your corpse and then I'll shove all your fake subs up your ass cause you like that.
Oh my God.
And WWE can hide and fuck your corpse too, Tommy. Fucking fuck.
F Tommy's corpse.
F Tommy's corpse.
All right, just call me Luke. Thanks, man. Just call me Luke for the $8. Just call me Luke is unloading tonight for all you guys.
Unloading into cum soup.
If you guys want to get your donations in tonight, this would be the time to do it, to bring it on, and we'll get that going. I tried to take Dan's call. I know I lost him. I don't know if I hung up on him or what. But what do we got? We really talked about everything at this point, I think.
Yeah, we covered all of it. I mean, that was Raw in a nutshell. Unfortunately, like we said, there was nothing to be gained from tonight. We know the Shield reunion is going to happen. The Bray feud continues with Finn Balor. And Sasha and Bayley look like fucking lesbian robots. So, and we had the Bullet Club invading Raw like DX, and they did nothing to get inside. I wish they bought tickets or something. At least made that much more of an attempt. They should have bought tickets from a scalper, went inside, and had security remove them. That would have been exciting at least.
Yeah, it was just another sleeper tonight for me. Another goddamn sleeper show tonight. But hey, shit happens. I don't know. I also want to say thanks to everybody.
I'd give it a 3 out of 10.
Really? Okay. Yeah, I'm there. I think I'm down with that. Maybe. Yeah. You know what? Shit, I'd give it a 3 too. I think I'd give it a 3 as well. Not to agree with you. I mean, it sucks. One of these days I'll get somebody on here. You know what I'd like to do is get somebody who's like a casual on here. Get somebody who likes Reigns and shit like that. Like get them on here to argue with us. So if there's anybody out there,
if they can hold up their own, I'd love to hear what they have to say.
If you have videos on if you're a YouTuber out there, or a small YouTuber, or a small member of the YWC, or if you know a small member of the YWC, and like they're a fucking little bitch pants and they're like a casual, I want you to hit them up for me and tell them I want to have them on the show. And maybe for, a segment or whatever the fuck, I want to hear from these people's opinions so that we can talk about it. It's rather than sit here and suck our own asses. Let's hear from this fucking insanity. Like, let's see what's going on. So if you're out there and you have a YouTube channel and you've done videos like months ago even talking about this shit, send me the link so I can look back months ago, see that you have been consistent with what you do or talk about, and I'll put you on the fucking we'll put you on the goddamn show. I'll have you on here. You might be hated, but fuck it. You can have your own opinion. I don't fucking want to exactly put everybody down. I don't agree with half the shit that these people say, or it's clear to me what's happening, but at the same time, everybody's got different opinions, and some of their opinions are valid. Some of them are terrible, but some of them are valid, and let's do that. So we will do that shit for you. All right, Twitch, we're gonna be getting offline Twitch, so I thank you so much for watching on Twitch tonight and supporting. If you guys want to jump over to YouTube, please jump over to the YouTube chat right now. We're gonna continue. We're gonna take phone calls right the fuck now. We're gonna take your phone calls right now. We'll be live on YouTube for a little while more, and then we're going live on Patreon for the patrons. I'm putting the link in the chat on Twitch, and we are dropping off of Twitch right now so that we can go live only on YouTube. So thank you, Twitch. We got a few more minutes left on YouTube to take phone calls. And speaking of phone calls, let's take Just Call Me Luke's calls right now. Hope you guys subscribe to all my podcasts and support on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show to hear my 8 hours of bonus content a week on Patreon. You still get all the free stuff on YouTube, so don't worry. We're not taking anything away. You're just getting bonus content on Patreon for supporting the show with whatever you do, $1 a month, $2 a month, $5 a month. You do $5 a month, you get just about everything. Plus, there's a new feature where I'll work on your channel with you and help you and review your channel and all this other bullshit. Bunch of you guys signing up for that. That's available too. All right, Twitch, we'll see you in a few. Thank you for being there. Glorious! Victorious! Aru! Shin-Chu!
I'm fucking Bobby Roode! Triple H wants to fuck me!
Glorious! Absolutely.
His name is Joe Cronin and Triple H wants to fuck him. Hashtag fuck Tommy, period.
Wow, savage, Aru Shin-Chu. Thank you very much, Aru, for being a part of the family here and kicking ass. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just trying to make fun of Tommy for what he says for Ken. Maybe I can teach him how to hold a cell phone.
F Tommy's corpse.
Thank you, Aru Shin-Chu. Really appreciate it. And on the phone right now, we have the man who donates, Just Call Me Luke. What's up, Just Call Me Luke? Luke?
I think we lost him.
All right. I don't know what happened to Luke. His mic ain't on. Call back Mike, Luke when you figure out your mic. But we're off of Twitch now, and now we have 631 on the phone. What's up, 631?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Good. What did you think of Raw tonight?
We'll see you later. Let's try the next guy.
Did you not watch any other show? Just check.
Hey, 831, what's
guys,
up?
What's going on?
What's going on, man? What do you got?
Hey, man. I thought Raw was a pretty big, epic failure tonight.
Absolutely. Was there anything you liked? I want to hear something positive. Was there anything you liked?
I like seeing Neville kick the shit out of Enzo.
Absolutely.
I think a lot of people
get back
like
to
that.
the original point. I just wanted to see what you liked tonight.
Yeah, not to straight out point you guys, man. Hey, thanks for keeping a check on me when I had that scare today from the donating blood.
Oh yeah, dude.
I was
Holy
talking earlier,
shit.
so that sounded pretty damn frightening. That's for sure.
Yeah, that was fucked up, dude. Hey, man, you're a good dude for donating blood, though. There's a lot of people that like won't get up and do that shit. So shout out to you for doing it. But yeah, some people can't do it. I'm telling you, Leah can't. Leah like faints and shit. She could never do that. When they take her blood, she collapses. So.
I have a horror story from donating blood. I'll have to tell you at some point. But yeah, I mean, whew.
You know what? Let's tell this. Let's tell your horror story of donating blood on Patreon. That'd be good.
Absolutely.
Let's do that.
That'd be something.
I concur.
But yeah, what happened? What happened to you? I mean, with it. What else did you want to say about Raw tonight? Or you can talk about your donating blood. You can talk about whatever you want. You're on the phone now. It's cool.
Yeah, man. I'd say Roman Reigns. I am so glad he got his ass kicked by the Miz and the Miz Taraj.
Yeah, it was when he was celebrating and it was looking like they weren't going to do that. I was like, oh, it was like eye roll. The fans were dead at that point. Like you could just smell it was, and then it happened.
He was getting out of the numbers game. You know, he was finding ways to survive when he shouldn't be able to take out 3 people at once. It was really frustrating.
It's bullshit.
Hey, did you see mine and my brother's tweets on Twitter, man? It was nuts.
Wait a minute, what happened to your brother's tweets? What happened?
I mean, Justin was saying something about Nia Jax's theme song. That's my brother, Cyborg Wolf, on Twitter.
Oh, I didn't know that was your brother. All right.
I don't get it. What happened? I don't. Someone decipher this. Jake, what was he talking about?
Oh, he's just saying they were going off at that point on Twitter.
Him and you and your brother?
Yeah, my brother hates Nia Jax's theme song.
Oh, it's just so you know. When you first hear it, it kind of does sound nice, and I get it. I get the theme, like she's not like most girls and all these things. But
I'm not like most girls.
It's piss poor. I'm not like most. You know, it should be like something. It is so bad. Like it is. I want to say it misrepresents her. It devalues her. So everything about her ends up devaluing her, man. And listen, I'm gonna move on because we got so many calls. But thanks for giving blood, man. I mean, you never know. I could be in a crash tomorrow and get your blood for Christ's sake. So don't do it again at this point. But good shit.
WWE sucks so hard that it makes a good porno turn bad.
Yeah, well, Sonny's on Skype tonight, so we can make that happen in your living room. Thanks for the call, bro. Okay, Luke, let the hate out, Luke. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, about earlier before my mic didn't freaking work. Maybe you can teach Tommy how to fucking masturbate or some shit. My God, I'm fucking done, dude. I am so done. This Raw was pathetic.
Tommy's corpse.
And the fact that Roman's gonna get put or booked to lose to the Miz all this time, and then he's gonna fucking win at TLC. Oh my God, seriously,
he's gonna win everything.
Overpaid, and then that overpaid fuck Brock Lesnar. I'm done. I'm done. Oh, I'm Braun Strowman. I'm gonna beat the living shit out of Brock Lesnar, and then I'm gonna lose in 8 minutes. What kind of booking is this shit? I am done. I'm pissed. You have no idea. Oh, and then you know what's gonna happen when Asuka shows up at TLC, going to the women's division? She's gonna freaking destroy everybody and win the title. And then what's gonna happen when she wins that title? She's gonna lose that title, just like Sasha does every time she tries to defend it. For God's sake, you know who should really have that title around her waist right now? Nia Jax. Because then when Asuka comes up, you know what happens? She gets an instant challenge.
Yeah.
No doubt, instant challenge. You get a Davis versus Goliath matchup, and
but
then
we
also
see that in NXT.
I don't know. Did we?
Yeah, we do it again. I mean, but it's
we saw it, and it's like,
it's Nia Jax just she's not good enough yet. So there's nobody that's good enough. So, I mean, theoretically, Asuka should just come up there and beat everybody and be the champion forever because no one's gonna beat her. But I'm not excited for Asuka coming up because everybody that comes up here fucking ends up sucking. By the way, guys, I'm going to be putting people on the phone. Just make sure you do not speak until I acknowledge you on the phone because that's what I'm doing. I'm putting people on the phone. I'm going to go one by one. I'll say your name, and then it'll be your turn to go. Right now, it's Luke's turn to go, and in 1 second, we're about to get a donation. So everybody on the phone, just hang on the phone. I'll acknowledge you when you're on, and then you can talk. But for now, right now, we'll finish up with Luke. And then we'll get to it. Oh, I held the donations for you. So go ahead, Luke. Finish up, and I'm going to move on, okay?
All right, sounds good. Yeah, and then freaking John Cena thinking it's going to be his last match. I understand he has a freaking movie to book or to do and shit. But he's going to come back. He's going to beat Jinder because he's going to supposedly go back to SmackDown. And he's going to be the 17-time champion and shit and get his good hurrah and shit. You know what? Fuck this. You know what? I don't think Ric Flair's record should be beat. No, it's everything is.
But doesn't he deserve it? I mean, Cena does deserve it after all he's done for the company. 15, going on 16 years.
I'm not as mad at it now. I was mad a while ago. Now I
was mad a long time ago. Now it's like, fuck it. He's already tied the record. Might as well beat it. There's no point for him not to beat it.
Yeah, I'm like,
I can understand arguing it when he was.
It is ridiculous. It is something that makes me cringe a little bit, but there's nothing much we can do.
Absolutely, but it's already set at this point, so it's.
Let's go to Medic Lucky. What's up, Medic Lucky?
What's going on, Joe?
Hey, man, how you been, dude?
I've been doing all right. My voice is still fucked up from God knows how long ago, but that's all right. So, the main event at No Mercy, I understand it pissed a lot of people off and everything, but my point to Jake that night was, where would they go if Braun won? Because if Braun won and beat Brock Lesnar, I can understand if Brock was going to fight John Jones, the UFC needed the time off, and then comes back and beats Braun and gets his title back. But
that was a good point.
But I don't think Braun is in a position where he would be a good enough champion to be able to hold that belt, because if he could beat Brock, who the fuck is going to beat Braun? Who the hell besides Brock could come back and win his title from Braun?
Maybe Reigns.
I just don't see it.
Maybe Reigns could have beat him, but you know what? I would have been a little bit more okay with it. I wouldn't be as ragey if the match had been a little bit more epic. Like, you know what I mean? Like if he had F5, I thought they should have had him F5 Braun Strowman through the table on the outside. And then, maybe Braun could get up like The Undertaker almost. And then Brock Lesnar's standing by the post, and he's like, holy shit. And Braun just goes, rah, and he charges at Brock. And Brock steps aside, and Braun just waffles the fucking post. And then Brock Lesnar throws him in the ring, right? And then Brock Lesnar F5s him or something and wins, and that's after a bunch of maybe a few more minutes of other stuff. Then I would have said, wow, these guys had a knockdown, drag-out fucking brawl. Braun Strowman took him to the limit, all this stuff. It took 2 F5s maybe to beat him, one in the table, one in the ring, and I would have said, okay, I can accept that, I guess, And then when Brock Lesnar can't beat Roman can kick out of 3 F5s. Go ahead, make him Superman, whatever the fuck you want to do. But at least that looks strong. And I think what they did last night was it was a short change on Braun Strowman, and it's probably got to do with Brock Lesnar being a little bitch ass and won't fucking go more than 8 minutes. But
Oh, absolutely, that's what it came down to.
Yeah.
It's just
But
I don't
you got
think
a
they
good
should
point,
have had
though.
him lose clean. That's what I have the problem with, is that it really hurt his character. Everything that they've done to build him with the ambulance and the fucking the matches with Roman and all of it was basically destroyed in a 3 count.
Yeah,
I agree.
Based on how they were booking him, I didn't like it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and I think tonight they did him a real disservice coming out there with Kurt Hawkins and all this other bullshit, making him last that long against, who the fuck, I can't remember.
Yeah, Dean Ambrose. He went too long with Ambrose. I mean, they tried to build it like a real match, but it was like, what are they doing? That's why I said, like, he should challenge all these locals and just beat the shit out of everybody. Like, I liked what he did to Hawkins. I like the idea of beating the shit out of somebody who's scared to fight you, then going and fighting someone who's not scared to fight you and beating them. But I just, like you said, Dean Ambrose, somebody should have lost a lot quicker. Medic Lucky, I'm gonna move on, man. But great call, dude. Thanks for the donations too, Medic Lucky, dude. I love your ass. I hope your voice gets better. I know it's been a while, but let's move on to Nick from Australia. What's up, Nick?
Fuck this rule up the ass.
How do you guys deal with this, man?
I am very pissed off.
I can't. This is as mad as you get. Then it's like, wow, like I mean,
I had during the daytime.
What?
I had to watch this shit during the daytime, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Yeah.
And that's what they fucking give me.
I don't know how you guys do it
Forget
over
about
there.
the time difference. I mean, that sucks.
Because it's worse over there, right? Because like over here, it's like, nighttime, right? If you're watching a big show or a big fight at 9 p.m. at night, you have that sort of vibe to it, like, oh, it's a special event. But at 10 a.m. in Australia, you're just kind of like, you're waking up, it's slow, and then
eggs, breakfast, and Roman Reigns.
Can you, Nick? I mean, I give you guys credit. I don't know how you guys start your day with this. Like, this puts you to sleep.
Well, dude, I wake up about 8:30 every morning, and I've got about probably an hour and a half until Raw or SmackDown starts. And usually by 9:30, I go into the lounge room and get ready to watch it, and then they give me shit. And then after it's over, around fucking 4 or 5 in the afternoon, I'm fucking really just exhausted to do anything else. It's a fucking nightmare. I'll give Raw a 2.5.
Your whole day. I didn't even think about that, but it really must ruin your entire day because you get frustrated afterwards, and you're so sleepy and bored during the show that, like you said, you don't have the will. Like Joe and you both summed it up perfectly. By the time the show ends, you're ready for bed. So to have it on during the day, I can't even fathom how you manage to tolerate it. I wouldn't make it.
It's only fucking, like, when the show finishes, it's only 1 p.m. and I'm like so fucking tired. And I think it was last week or something like that, WWE came to Australia, and it's only about 2 hours away from where I live, and like everyone was telling me, oh, you should go to the show. I'm like, why would I want to go see Roman Reigns beat Braun Strowman?
Right, exactly.
And sadly, the show was the same at each stop of the tour. So if you went online and saw any of it, they didn't change any of the cards up. Or I've heard a lot of people complaining about that, and that's real a shit thing to do too. You figure they don't get over there often, so they'd give them like a huge spectacle or something to enjoy, but they didn't. They gave them the same thing multiple times over. That sucks.
Yeah, it was a shame because you had like Roman and Braun in a match, and the same way it did in Melbourne and Sydney. And then in Brisbane, it was the fucking same thing. And then they give us another fucking terrible Raw. And I'm sick and tired of giving it a 2 and 3. I might start giving it a fucking 1.
Yeah, I was at a 3 tonight, but I think you might be onto something.
I'm going to give it a 2.5 out of 10. Tonight, whatever the fucking... It's fucked.
In general, yeah.
SmackDown better fucking save us tomorrow. That please fucking be like a 6 for SmackDown. I'm hoping.
I don't think SmackDown's going to be doing that much better, to be honest with you. But we'll see what happens. Last week wasn't great either, so.
That fucking show will be a fucking 4 or 5. I'll fucking bet on that.
Yeah, calling that a 4 and saying that it's better. Yeah, statistically it's better, but was it entertaining? The only thing SmackDown has going for it is that it's faster lately, so you get done with it a bit quicker.
To be honest with you, the only thing I liked about Raw was Braun Strowman taking out Hawkins, and that's probably it. I don't really care about the rest of it. Mickey James thing was decent, but everything else was fucking garbage. And did you hear Michael Cole was like, oh, the big dog, the boss? I'm fucking sick of that.
Yeah, I think everybody's fucking just done with it. There's so many things they said tonight. Oh, I don't know if I have it in front of me or not, but at one point in time, Booker T, let's see if I can find it really quick. He said something really ridiculous like, "Oh, it's not a it's not a race, it's a marathon." Oh, and there's there's the win. Like he said it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And then immediately 2 seconds later he's like, "Oh, we have a winner." Like it was in the same breath. And Michael Cole had to like address it afterwards. He's like, well, sprint, marathon, whatever you want to call it, it's all over. And it's like, Jesus, you can't even say things properly because it goes against what you're saying. It's just no one knows. No one knows what the fuck they're saying for commentary. And I honestly think that that's a huge hindrance because when you're there live, you don't have the commentary. That's, I think, why people enjoy it in person so much more often.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you, man. After watching this show, I'd rather go get some fucking drink piss out of my own toilet or fucking some bullshit. I'm fucking pissed off with this show. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna talk to you soon.
Absolutely. Thank you for calling as always, and try and enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk to you soon for sure.
I'll try to anyway. Thanks for the call. Oh.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for calling in. Yeah, not a great night, Joe. That's for sure.
Oh man, sorry about that, man. My daughter came running down here screaming. I know what was going on, so I went and grabbed her, but she just had to go back up to bed. That's all. I was like, what? I thought
no worries. We were just, discussing the bullshit that is Raw, and I don't think SmackDown tomorrow night is going to be that much better.
Right. No,
I mean, maybe a point or two, but that's not a huge, you don't have a high bar to compete against with how bad Raw's been, so.
Yeah, I'm a little bit worried. Nasser, thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate that. Hit that sub button down below. Make sure to sub my other channel too, youtube.com/Joe Cronin Show. That's my real wrestling channel. It's free. Go watch all my free content, hopefully daily when I produce stuff at the right constant rate. Anyway, you wanted to hear F Tommy's Corpse, so here you go.
F Tommy's Corpse.
Okay, F Tommy's Corpse.
Yeah. Joe, did you have to catch
I
that?
might be one of few, but I find Enzo to be hilarious. The guy has IT on the mic, no doubt. He can't wrestle, but he is great on the mic. IDC.
Hey, Sasha's Mouthblood, thanks for dropping another 5, Sasha. Hey, yeah, you know what? I got to be honest. I liked how Enzo turned a little bit, was doing the heel thing, because we're so used to hearing those, like, rah-rahs to the crowd, but tonight, to hear him go off in a different way, he was better on the mic tonight than he's been as a face, because he was able to do something a little bit different, that he was able to just insult the shit out of people. And it was pretty goddamn good. I'd love to be out there insulting him because that was good.
Absolutely. I mean, he's entertaining, and there's no doubt about it. It's just that it's the same thing week in and week out. You come out, you run your mouth, you get your ass kicked. So to see him as the champion, hopefully they make him a heel and we see what happens.
Here on YouTube now. Fuck Tommy's Corpse.
Fuck Tommy's
I
Corpse.
bet his little butterball would enjoy it. Fuck that fucking fuck's corpse.
I played all the donations that you guys, if you're waiting for your donation to play, I just hit the button, so they're all gonna start to play again. So yeah, F Tommy's Corpse. Thank you so much, and shout out to JJH Cars for the sub. Daniel Borth, Daniel, thank you very much, Daniel, for that super chat. It's a 666 super chat. I want to let you guys know there's a difference between Super Chat and regular donations. Regular donations are in the description box down below. There's a link to Twitch Alerts donations. But if you hit the $sign, the Super Chats all play the Super Kick image. So the donation amounts only work if you do the regular one. Just FYI. There's another one.
Best show ever. Keep it up, Joe.
Elias, very much. Elias. God, I thought it was Elias. Elias, thank you very much, man. Walk with Elias. Thanks for the super chat, my friend. It was a couple of Canadian dollars. Thank you for the $2 super chat. F Tommy's Corpse. F Tommy's Corpse.
F Tommy's Corpse.
FTC, baby. Hashtag FTC.
Shit bum. Somebody said you should get a stick figure humping Tommy.
I don't blame you for not going. Everything is repetitive. BTW, I wasn't done ranting, but I'll restrain from calling back and haha, but seriously, this shit does make me want to punch a cow. Titles mean nothing. And fuck Tommy's Corpse, OMG.
Oh my god, just call me Luke. Thanks for becoming a $5 shit bum, Luke. Shout out to PJ's Bald in the chat, just tearing motherfuckers up. What's up, PJ, you crazy bastard? Alright, so, we got another one coming in. We got Khalil Bama. He's gonna... Khalil Bama. Let's get an F Tommy's Corpse for Luke. F Tommy's Corpse.
F Tommy's Corpse. Give me a hell yeah!
Give me a hell yeah. 316 donation. No.
Hell yeah.
The club tonight, because they were outside with the Bullet Club. That's why they weren't there. Yeah, that could be why they weren't there. They were out hanging with their buddies. Raw was a 3.5 out of 10. Strongmen, woman's promo, Neville promo. That's it. And that's true. Alabama, you know what? That's what I take out of this. Strowman, woman's promo, and yeah, exactly right. You nailed it. And then Young Bucks being outside with Cody Rhodes giving out free T-shirts. That might have been one of the best things of the whole night. It wasn't even on Raw.
That really was, and I wish they could have gotten indoors, you know?
How fucking sad is that? By the way, the video of all that shit that I put up is on youtube.com/Joe Cronin Show. We're about to go live on Corrupted Podcast in just a few seconds here, so we'll be going live. You guys will be able to chat and ask questions, and I'm going to record the whole goddamn thing, and we're going to have some fun over there. So I got to give a shout-out. Alabama, thank you first off. But I got to shout out Chris Gutierrez, who just became a patron, $5 a month. Chris Gutierrez, thank you very much. It is the end of the month, so this is when we need the most support. And you guys get 8 hours of bonus shit every week. Andrew, what's up, Andrew? Thanks for the sub. Also, Mars Mira. Wow, Mars Mira signed up for the one-on-one training stuff for YouTube so I can help him fix the YouTube channels.
Wow, that's awesome.
So $50 a month, and pretty much you only need 1 month. If you do it once, pretty much I think I can get everything I know to you in a month.
I see why y'all are so drained after Raw. This shit has me sleepy as hell. Love ya, Joanne. Jake, I give Raw 2/10.
Yeah. Nate from VA, thanks for becoming a $5 shit bum. Nate, you are a beast, my friend. You know what, though? Earlier tonight, I was more pumped up and fired up, and the reason why was because I drank so much goddamn coffee. I had like 50 fucking cups of coffee tonight. So, Nate, I'm rip-roaring and ready to go, motherfucker. I'm ready to rage. Thanks for the $5. Also got a shout-out to, what else we got here? Joshua Kester, upping his pledge to $2 a month from $1. Thank you, Josh. Chris Blammy, $5 a month. What else we got? JC, pledging $5 a month. Mike Panza, $2 a month. Ray Rock upping his pledge to $7. Mario Maldonado, $5 a month. AP Finn, $5 a month. What's up, AP? It's been a while. I love yo ass. Tim King is back. Brandon's back. Aaron Ford. I think I shouted all those guys out a couple times throughout the week, but wanted to give them another special shout out for being patrons. And we are going to go to patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show in just a few seconds. But let's take a few more calls that have been hanging on. I'm going to take the calls from the guys who have been like really fucking trying to get on. Oh, wait a minute. We got a oh my God. Luke is crazy tonight.
WWE, I'm not done ranting about you.
Luke's still going off.
Shit, and once again, fuck Tommy's corpse. Fuck
Yeah.
Tommy's corpse. I want to punch that cow named Tommy and fuck Tommy's corpse.
Thank you, Just Call Me Luke, for the $12. And yes, once again, fuck Tommy's corpse.
F Tommy's corpse.
F Tommy's corpse. Let's take a call from 210. 210, what's up?
What's up, Joe and Jake? How y'all doing?
Hey, man, how you been?
What's going on?
It's going pretty good. Yeah, Raw sucked. I give it a 3 as well. The Mickey James and Alexa Bliss was good. The Braun Strowman was good. And that's pretty much really it. Bullet Club being outside, that was pretty cool. I was like, that's badass.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's a copycat, but it was still fun. You know, it's still something. It's still funner than Raw was. You know.
Exactly. I have a real quick, I guess, concept. What do you think about WWE Network almost becoming kind of like Hulu and just taking Raw off of and Raw and SmackDown off of like the air and putting it on WWE Network and charging a little bit more than $9.99?
I mean,
maybe $15.
I'm game to pay. Oh, I'm sorry. Continue.
I'm sorry. Yeah, charging like maybe $15 a month and doing maybe. I don't know if you have Hulu, but there's like maybe 3 or 4 slots that I guess when it reaches there, that's when the the commercials play.
Yeah.
They would have like kind of like the Super Bowl. You pay as a big conglomerate. You want to pay to have your thing shown, so you're going to pay WWE to sponsor you, and that's how WWE gets more money in. And then that's the way they can up the PG. They can do TV-14, they can do TV-15, whatever you want to think it to be, something where they can curse, not too crazy, but they can curse a little bit more. They can show blood if they need to, and then you can have great pay-per-views. You can do all that shit. Like, you can basically forget about showing on USA Network and having to worry about the, like, oh, we're going to be censored if somebody says bitch or whatever,
Yeah.
they can actually go more hardcore. Would people be willing to do it?
I got
Like,
two
pay
things.
$15 a month.
I got two things for you. First of all, they're already trying to ask people if they want a TV-14 show on the network. So I don't think they'll do that.
Yeah, that's all,
But so they may do just one show. But the second thing is, I would pay $15 for WWE Network if they got rid of all the commercials and stuff. Like, I would pay the extra $4 or $5 if you got rid of commercials because they're so goddamn annoying.
well, not necessarily get rid of the commercials, but like maybe two or three slots, maybe even 4 slots where they like put 2 or 3 commercials, 70 seconds, real quick. You shoot the real quick commercials in there, and then they get their money that way.
Well, I mean, like I said, like $9.99 with all the commercials, I'm fine with that. But I would rather have them have a free option, and they've asked about that before. I'd rather have a free, like even if it's $17, I'll pay. I would actually pay $17 to get no commercials because I could binge a lot more. Yeah, it drives me nuts when I'm binging and it's like, like all this shit comes up.
That actually sounds better. A little bit more money where you get no commercials, and then you get all the content at NXT. But I don't know. I just wish NXT would be a little bit longer for one, would be live instead of just like, I guess, taped and then they show it a little bit later during the day. But I mean, I don't know. Triple H just needs to show Vince McMahon those bullet points and like, I don't know, show the writers like this is how we write here, and you could do better. Because the whole Sasha and Bayley thing, I saw it and I was like, dude, this is so robotic. Like, I literally turned Raw 4 times when I usually try to change it no more than 3, but I was like, yeah, you know what, the Cowboys are playing, there's other NFL teams playing, I'll just watch whatever. I played Friday the 13th and I was like, oh, I'll shoot back to Monday Night Raw, and I was like, oh, there's really nothing much other than like Braun and Mickie James, which she did look fucking hot. I was like, damn.
Yeah, I was worried she was going to fall in those boots.
Thanks so much for taking my call, guys. Y'all have a great night, and fuck Tommy's corpse.
F Tommy's corpse.
Great points too.
Thank you, man. F Tommy's corpse. I got you. Let me hit this up real quick. Here it is.
F Tommy's corpse.
Okay. I got time for one more call before we go live on Patreon for all the patrons. We're gonna take your goddamn calls. Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. The link is in the description box for my Patreon account. We'll be live for every patron tonight. It's a special thing. Every patron's gonna be able to hear it, even if you're just doing $1 a month. So come on and listen to us live. What's up, Dan Kennedy? What's up, Dan?
Joe, you saved the best for last.
I saved the best for last, baby. Take us fucking home. F Tommy's corpse.
Fuck Raw. That was a shit show, honestly.
What'd you hate about it?
I hated the whole thing.
There you go. At least you watched it tonight. Didn't you call the other day and you were like, I didn't watch any of it, but tonight you had to watch this shit.
Yeah.
I wasn't really paying attention to No Mercy. Today I was paying attention to this shit.
Man, that was a mistake. I think No Mercy was better than this, at least. Yeah.
Your little ass backwards.
Yeah, those undercard matches were good.
It needs to be a crime to put this low quality of shit out.
Well, the crime is going to be the money they make. The crime is going to be the bottom line at the end of the year. The crime is going to be losing pyro. The crime is going to be, you know what I mean, losing money in your company. That's you're going to pay the penalty. That's the penalty. It's going to come.
Hey, Joe, can I shoot a quick promo?
All right.
Grim, you fat fuck. As you're sitting on your couch, hopefully uncomfortable as possible, with your wife yelling at you to get in bed at 10:30. I want you to listen to me. When Joe Cronin goes to New Jersey and kicks your ass and brings his wife to kick your wife's ass, and the JCS Army comes for you, I want you to know that we don't dislike you, Grim. We like you a hell of a lot more than a lot of the John Hughes in the back.
Oh my god. What the fuck, Dan? Holy shit. What do you guys think of that? Did Dan do a good job, or was that... Jake, if only you could hear that.
F Tommy's corpse.
All right, F Tommy's corpse, everybody. We're going live for the patrons. Guys, thank you so much for being here and kicking ass with us. We had a lot of fun. Don't miss my show every morning called Morning Madness on Patreon, where I talk about all kinds of bullshit. plus Corrupted Podcast every Saturday night. There's free episodes that are available on iTunes if you want to listen to Corrupted Podcast. Subscribe right here to Corrupted Podcast, and make sure you subscribe to my Real Wrestling channel, which is on a different YouTube site. Go do it. We're over 50,000 subscribers. Daily wrestling news, videos, podcasts, all that bullshit. YouTube.com/Joe Cronin Show. Make sure you hit the bell down below. Click the goddamn bell. That way you don't miss out on the alerts when I go live. Make sure you hit the sub buttons, goddammit. I got multiple YouTube channels. Make sure you follow me on Twitch. Follow me on Twitter at Real Joe Cronin. And, of course, my Instagram account, which is right there.
Shit bum.
And now we're going to shit bum.
What up, Jake and Cronin? Raw was mediocre at best. Got a massive raise at work and upped my Patreon yet again.
Holy shit.
Because you're the fucking man.
God damn, Vito. V2 of Doom Vito. He just re-upped his pledge and re-upped his pledge and re-upped his pledge again.
That's awesome.
God
what
damn
a
it.
badass.
Vito, you are a beast, dude. There is something wrong with you. You're a beast. God damn it. But yeah, thank you guys. Guys like Vito is supporting the show. And thank you to all of them because, you know, if it wasn't for all these over 250 supporters on Patreon, we wouldn't be doing this show like we do it anymore. So,
no, certainly not.
I'll see you guys live. We're going live right now for a Q&A. You guys can ask questions. The chat will pop up on Patreon for me, so that the questions will come up in order or whatever. You can vote the questions up and shit like that, and I'll answer all the questions. So all you patrons, head over to patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show, or make sure you go to your phone and go to the Patreon app so you can listen to us right now on your phone, and you can ask those questions. And if you don't have Patreon, get the app. Download the app. It's free. And even $1 a month, $5 a month, $10 a month, whatever you want to do to support the show, go ahead and do it. And we'll see you there. Me and Jake are going to be hanging out for a few minutes for the patrons. I got a dick. Roman Reigns is making me sick. I want to take it out and stick it down his goddamn throat, that bitch. Roman Reigns sucking on Tater Tots, but pretty soon, Roman Reigns, you'll be sucking my cock. I've had enough of Roman Reigns. I've had enough of that Roman Reigns. I've had enough of the Roman Reigns. Good night, everybody on YouTube. See you on Patreon.